Welcome to the classiest place on earth. Apparently, ads are fucked today. My ad, I don't know. You guys know, I'm not part of like hair on my face. I'm not part of like a ad incentive thing. By the way, good morning and welcome to the classiest place on earth. Um, I'm not part of an ad incentive thing, but like no matter what ads are gonna run, so I just choose to have them under my control. Hit run ad. Is the music really loud? Is the music really loud right now? Did I fix it? Okay, it's okay now. Okay. I was just making sure I actually put it down. I just wanted to make sure. Okay. So I tried to run my ad and it said it ran a 0-second ad. And then I just saw Kinger posted on Twitter that ads are just nonstop running. Like nothing soothes them. So I am so sorry if you're getting fucking just nonstop ads. It's not us. I don't see one running. There's not one running on purpose, but I know the hair, right? I know. It's too much. Thank you, Lizzie. Yeah, Kinger says it looped the same 3 for me for a while. I really like pirate games, but yikes. Yeah, no. They shouldn't loop like that. Like I saw a couple people, I commented on yours, but I saw a couple people posting that ads were weird, so I just wanted to say I'm sorry if they're happening. It ain't us. I mean, I don't think any streamer can run nonstop ads. Funny story though. So, even though I'm not a part of like that ad incentive program, every month they send you a new offer based on your stats of your stream or whatever. And my this month's offer, they wanted me to run 7 minutes an hour. Do they not see how excessive that is? In my 3 minutes every 2 hours is plenty. You're on mobile and it's fine. Good. Thank you, Sleaze. I'm sorry if you're getting fucked nonstop ads, not us. Yeah. You know, my first thought was, Kinger, no shit, this is just me being cynical, but my first thought when I saw your tweet was like, I wonder if every once in a while Twitch is like, oops, we fucked up, and just like has a day where they claim they fucked up and ads run nonstop, and that's how they make their money. I don't know. Good morning, Kel. I hope you're doing well. Did you get slammed with snow? That's why my hair is this way. I normally fry the fuck out of my hair. I can't stand when it's curly. It's naturally quite curly, obviously. And we got slammed with snow. Fruit fly. I get it. Damn it. We got. I'm gonna kill you. We got slammed with snow last night. So when I woke up this morning, I was like, "Fuck!" And I went out and had to like shovel the steps and stuff. Because like the idea of my male person slipping and falling on my steps and hurting themselves is traumatic to me. Like I can't imagine. So I did not get to blow dry my hair and fry it. Mm. Wait, I learned that Spain is UTC +1 because of an alliance with Nazi Germany. So they align that their time zone with Germany despite being in the same time zone as the UK. What the fuck? Nuh-uh. They're in the same, like, time zone as the UK, but they do not have the same time as you. I didn't know that. That's really weird. Huh. Twitch, Amazon, desperate to stay rich, huh? I mean, it's crazy because I just don't understand. They're not lacking money, right? I mean, most of us are so fucking poor, we can't help but shop off Amazon half the time. Kona, you should. You should. It'll make it better. They're just south of you. That's so insane. I didn't know that. I've never been to Spain. I didn't know they had a different, but just because of being aligned with Nazi Germany, that's pretty funny, actually. I mean, not funny the Nazi part, but it's mildly humorous, right? Yep, it's capitalism, right? It's like a video game to them. They're just numbers. It's not really. I think once you're a certain level of rich, it's no longer about money. It's just about beating a number. I think it's a psychosis with math or whatever. They all think they need more money though, more and more. Yeah, but I don't think I think it's like in a game, you just keep getting achievements even though you're top level. Lizzie's UK. On the Isles. It's so 80s, huh? I know, I hate it. I was very self-conscious before coming. I don't know, I can't stand my curly hair. It just touches my face and it's wild. but I try to fry it straight normally, and today I just had to go outside and shovel snow instead, so here we are. Infinite growth by definition is unsustainable. Everything crashes. Oh, come on, Strum, it'll be fun. Come on. We could totally have an 80s day. Do I look is this I've thought about, like, when I watch old movies, like old 80s movies, and I see this is a weird just like a weird side thought I have a lot of the time when I watch, like, old 80s movies or old horror movies or whatever, and they have a girl on the screen like, this was the hair everybody wanted in the 80s, right? They wanted, like, this loose curl, but to be huge and voluminous, and all of these famous, like, stars had really thin hair. So they would you can tell, they're sitting there, like, backcombing them and trying to make it look like the way my hair looks, and I'm like, "Man, I would've fucking thrived in the '80s." Thrived. My hair would be so healthy. I know, I have oversized giant holes in my ear. We don't have insight into Twitch's financials. I don't know if they're really in trouble or not. It's like how Bungie just reported that Destiny revenues are down 45%, but I don't know if that means they're losing money or just not making as much as they want to make. It will result in more fucking layoffs. So exactly, and that's the thing. I think when they post those, like, we're 45 under, I think it's 45 under the new goal. Because, like, every company does that no matter what. No matter what you hit the previous year, they're always going to try to make you hit something higher the next year. And I think it's the same. Yeah, it was perms and backcombing and fucking Aquanet. I can't put hairspray in my hair. It would rip my hair out. I know, I can't tease my hair. It'll rip out. My hair strands are really coarse. I don't know what the fuck that is, but, like, if I pulled a hair strand out and ran my fingers down it, it feels like braille. Even the healthy hair, it's like all the way along. And if I try to backcomb my hair, it does not come out. I must shave my head. It is horrible. My hair just holds. It's the worst. Good morning, Bezabelli. How are you, love? Thank you, Strum. You're very kind. It's very annoying. Aquanet purple, dude. This just you typing that, I smelt it. I can smell it right now. I can smell fucking Aquanet. Turned in soon to see what you're playing. Don't fall down any holes. Oh my god, I didn't change the category. We played yesterday. I didn't change this. We always just chatting in the morning. I don't know what we're gonna do today, but we played yesterday and it was really fun. We played Lethal Company yesterday with Zach and Rod and Fem and LZT and Zach. It was a fucking blast. Like, I was so goddamn tired by the end of the stream. Because, like, I only streamed like 7.5 hours. It wasn't that long. But I had been up already since 5 in the morning for my normal stream time. By the time I ended stream last night, like, no shit, Rod was in my yard. I knew he was coming over. He was coming over to get something and drop something off for Zach. But, like, we both end stream and, like, you guys know, when you get off work, you go into, like, decompression mode. Your brain just goes, and you just go kind of, like, brain dead. And normally, like, if Zach and I get off at the same time, giggity, we just go outside and stand with the dogs in silence and, like, stare at our phones and just, like, slow down. And Rod was out there and I was like, oh. And I felt, like, semi-stupid trying to talk to him. I was like, and the brain does the brains stuff. We got to hang out for a while, which was nice. Thank you, Green. I wish Hair Cosmetics wasn't so overrun with snake oil shit, and it's still you know what's really cool, though, Vex? Yes, but there are so many awesome YouTubers and, like, content creators out there now that break that shit down. I watch probably a handful of, like, skincare/makeup YouTubers who their sole purpose, they do, like, makeup news or, like, skincare news, and they break down the ingredients, they're chemists. They break down everything in the products, and they tell you what's fake, what's not. It's so smart, but I love that because there's just no I mean, the whole fucking, like, clean cosmetics scammy bullshit that's so prevalent these days. You wanna know what's clean? Arsenic. Clean doesn't mean fuck all. It's snake oil fucking marketing. It's like gluten-free on weed, for fuck's sake. It's so bullshit. Oh my god, can you imagine, Kel? Companies do that about every 6 months. The main grocery store I do inventory expects the stores, by the way, good morning, Vile, to have 200K to 400K more product in their stores so they can sell it all. No one comes close. There's so much overstimulation for inflation. And it's been that way forever. I don't know how long you've been doing your job, Vile, but back when I worked at Lowe's, that's exactly how it was. And that was ages ago. I worked at Lowe's for 7 years. And every year they'd be like, okay, this is what we did the previous year. We got to do better this year. And we never fucking met it. Like, I would not be shocked in the least if Lowe's went under. I never saw them make $1. Because all the money goes to the higher ups. It doesn't go to the store. Bezability, thank you. They're really pretty, huh? I used Sugar Pill. I love that they're just pills. Like, their makeup literally looks like a pill. Sugar Pill's the shit, though. They're really good product, and they're really decently priced, which is nice. Get more billionaires of fentanyl. Dude, half of them probably are addicted and they don't even know it. Yes, Lisa, I feel that hard. Yeah, chasing the quota. It's just crazy. Like, chasing the quota was constantly sell, 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 and then constantly sending people home. Like, I remember when I was a head cashier, every day around 5 p.m., one of the zone managers would come over. Who can you send home early? Just to make the day. Like, make, just the board, like, the line to be able to pay the employees. And they'd make us send home, like, everybody we possibly could early, so we'd be down to skeletal staff for the last 4 hours of our shift. So if you've ever gone to Lowe's after 5 p.m. and been really pissed off there's no one around, ding, 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 ding. That's why. We're all scheduled to be there. They just send everyone but skeletal staff home almost every single day, unless it's summer. It is. It's actually Sugar Pill too. The shimmer in the middle. I'm trying to think what it's called. I don't know. I lost the lid. Does it say it on the bottom? Flora. I love this shit. These like what are they called? Duochromes. Duochrome eyeshadows. Yeah, no shit. That middle, everything that's not blue is only this, but the more you turn your head, it like picks up different, like there's like pink sheens in it and shit. Duochromes are so much fun. It's like lazy makeup. It's one color, but it does like 10. It's great. Yeah, it's called Flora by Sugar Pill. I just lost the little lid. But yeah, I really like I've always been into makeup. It's just another art form. I really like doing makeup. It's fun. I have tons. I haven't bought any in ages though, because I feel like anybody that's into makeup absolutely knows this too. Makeup companies just started pumping out makeup so fucking fast that literally I couldn't even try makeup before they pumped out a new palette. So I was like, fuck it, I'm done. And I stopped buying, like, capitalism hit the makeup world real hard. Vile, I heard, I want to say it was like a year ago, I heard that Lowe's was claiming bankruptcy and going under, but they're still around. Good morning, Mogrins. How are you, love? Their assumption is changing the layout makes regulars hunt for things and buy stuff they didn't need, which is so stupid. I can never find shit anymore because they just keep rearranging it, so I see more. I actually get mad. I can't find what I need and leave. Same. I do mostly online shopping these days because I can just search for what I want. I'm not walking up and down aisles lost. Because they're immune, Eliza. I mean, Eliza, Lizzie? Eliza? Lizzie? Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Lizzie. What the fuck? Eliza's not even here yet. How did I do that? Good morning. Winco. Winco's the shit, too. Aldi's pretty good, honestly. Everyone needs a damn union. Everybody's just so fucking anti-union these days. We're broken. It sucks. I love me. This is called a halo eye, right? I think there's a name for this, like, technique where it's, like, a dark all the way around and shimmery in the middle. I think it's called a halo eye. I don't remember. It's been a while. Subway's getting bought out by the company that owns Jimmy John's, Dunkin', and Arby's. The CEO of the company is going to force the $5 foot long menu on all Subways. It's going to cause a lot of chains to close because they can barely afford payroll as it is. It's estimated that out of the 19,000 locations for Subway, 20% will close by the summer of 24. Holy shit. Wow. That's insane. Days, I feel like it hasn't been different from that forever, though. You know what I mean? Like, when I was back working in the hospital, I didn't know a nurse or a respiratory therapist that only worked at one hospital. Everybody had to pick up everybody was, like, full-time at one hospital and then PRN at another to pick up a last shift or something like that. It's like they're just acclimatizing us to that's gonna be the world. Like, you have to have more than one job. You have to have more than one shill, which is fucked. The popularity in gluten-free products because the gluten-free diet trend is very good. There's so much more selection now than there's a higher demand. Also, brands get lazy as fuck and they forget people actually have celiac and aren't making a diet choice because they feel bloated, icky. 100%, but I'm not kidding you. I've bought weed that literally says gluten-free on it. I've bought a bottle of water that says gluten-free on it. Do you wanna know what's always gluten-free? Water. Weed. Like, I 100% agree, but they start to use it. I'm not kidding you. I've taken pictures, Lizzie, it is so stupid. The things I've seen marketing like that on, but it's marketing. It's because someone who is celiac or something will then develop, like, a neurosis, like, "Oh, does other water have fucking gluten in it?" It's fucked up. It creates, like, a psychosis in your head, like a fear-mongering. But I'm in full support. I mean, people that have a fucking gluten intolerance or celiac, like, they should be able to eat food for fuck's sake. Good morning, BDO. Good morning, Matagami. How are you? Matagami? Madugami. I thought I said your I thought I fucked that up. I didn't. I'm fine. There's fake gluten-free food. That's the thing. They name things that aren't gluten-free because they don't even know what the fuck gluten is. I mean, and then there's the people that think gluten-free is a way to get skinny fast, like people that go vegan to get skinny. And it's just it like waters down the important labeling for people that legitimately shit their pants and die when they eat gluten. Glutton? I'm gonna load a bowl. What up, Gluttony? How are you? I love the Target app tells you exactly what aisle the thing is. Me too. I've literally planned shopping trips that way because I don't want to look. I don't like shopping. I don't want to walk around and I don't want to talk to anybody. If I don't have to, I will, but I don't want to. Years and years of anti-union programming and advertising. The shitbags invested their money well, convincing us they don't deserve any seat at their table or money or healthcare or homes or life. Blech. Most of the subways in Portland and surrounding have zero cash now because of all the theft. Whoa. But then again, Portland has shut down many store chains due to theft. That sounds a lot like Baltimore. Baltimore's kind of turned into almost like a food desert. I think the only grocery store in the city limits is a Whole Foods in Baltimore. I wouldn't shop at Whole Foods if I could afford it. You can get organic, healthy food and not go poor. Like, it's just crazy. So people in Baltimore end up grocery shopping at fucking bodegas. Like, that's all they have. We're sleepwalking to reality where everyone's expected to be a social media product, where we have to sell something of our own to survive. Seriously. It's true. Was it bone? Oh my god, can you imagine? Was it boneless? Yeah, you will lose weight if you're fucking malnutrition. No shit. Yeah, I'm cleaning my bowl and then loading it. It's crazy how fast this gets disgusting. This weed must be just sticky or something. I mean, yuck. So gross. Oh my god, I didn't even notice you changed your name. I kind of like it. I dig it. Dude, it's not different enough that you would even notice, though, unless you said something. Best Belly, I get those Q-tips that are meant for makeup, so they don't shed little fuzzies. The ones that are, like, really, really tightly, bound at the top, they're really fine-pointed, just to get that part. Because, like, the way this bowl is hold on a second. I don't know if you can see it in there, but the way this bowl is, it's actually like a star of dots. It's not like one hole going down. It's a bunch of little dots, and it just gets clogged, like, with the resin gooey shit. And so if I can get a Q-tip up there and, like, get that shit out, it stops it from clogging so bad. But yeah, I use, like, makeup Q-tips, makeup cotton buds or whatever, specifically designed to, like, use around your eyes and they won't shed little fuzzies. Oh my god, Bezabelli, they're so good. Yeah, it's literally so the way I don't know how they make them, but you know how a normal cotton bud, like here's a normal one. Normal cotton bud. It's just like round like that, and then it's got the little it like kind of comes unfurled as you use it. The makeup ones are so tightly wound and they kind of come to a little bit of a point, but they're still soft. Oh, they're amazing. They're a little bit more expensive, but if you use stuff like that for makeup or anything, worth, worth. My boss are a really bad type of reaction to gluten-free. Oh, really? She can't eat anything that even has gluten in the air. Oh, dude, does she get, like, death sick? Yeah, yeah. That's shit. Celiac is not to be taken lightly, and that's another thing. All these people who, like, are treating gluten-free lifestyle like it's a diet, they make it they stigmatize it for people who are actually celiac. I've heard a lot of people be like, "Gluten-free, you need gluten. You don't even know what gluten is." And it's like, no, there's a legitimate like, you can there are people who die eating gluten. But people, like, cheapen it, you know what I mean? Oh my god, me too, King I love Half Baked, that's such a good movie. Baby. A water pick? Like, does it squirt water, or are you talking about just, like, those toothpick like, the dental floss toothpicks that also have a pick on the end? Because I definitely use those as well. I'll use anything as long as it doesn't shed gross stuff in there, but I poke this out with many things. I have a toker poker somewhere, I just don't know where it is. Yep, they work, right? Wood skewers work too. Yeah, you just don't wanna put anything up there that's like metal or glass, something that is more hardy than the glass itself, because then it'll break, and you don't want that, but I'm sure you know that. I did, Biff, it was so much fucking fun. I like, Zach we were talking about it afterwards, and Zach was like, "Did you have fun?" I was like, "Babe, even when I died before even getting out of the ship, I just laughed so fucking hard. Like, today, my abs hurt." I kept trying to figure it out because I did not work out yesterday. I streamed so late, I just literally got food and went to sleep. My abs were so sore this morning. I'm like, "What did I do?" Oh, I just laughed myself stupid yesterday. That's what it was. So screens are really cool. I'm not a huge fan of them. Screens, or you know how you can get those little glass flowers? There's like they're literally like microscopic little tiny glass flowers that will like sit in the bottom of your bowl. Because of the way I smoke, they don't really work for me. They tend to either get stuck or they just knock out and then I lose them when I'm, like, cleaning my bowl. Because, like, for instance, I load a bowl like this, and then I just kind of nurse off of it all day, and I think what happens is the heat being regularly, constantly applied to that one screen over and over and over and over and over, the screen will literally sometimes break down, and I feel like I'm smoking metal or something. But I just lose them. Like, they seem like kind of a waste of money because 'cause I'm constantly losing them, which is why I like this bowl, because this bowl essentially removes the need for a screen. So I was talking about I don't know if you heard me, like, normally a bowl has 1 hole, you know what I mean? And, like, that's what the screen would protect you from, like, bud falling through the hole or whatever. This bowl has 6 really tiny holes drilled into the base of the glass, so it kind of acts like a screen a little bit. Does that make sense? Oh my god, green, fucking lucky. I don't know if I'd go to SeaWorld ever again, but Bush would be cool. I've not had to deal with a food allergy before by anyone close to me. I had a baby back in February and she's allergic to sulfur. What? And dismissed by her doctor for it. I'm sorry, what? I mean, if you have a baby and you literally find out I mean, I don't know how to put this. There's absolutely sulfur in the environment if you found out your baby has an allergy. What the fuck? Find a new doctor, please. I'm not trying to be mean. Like, that's just crazy. I wonder, Vex. I don't know because resin is like it's an oil. So probably to a certain level, yes. You could probably use it to blast out the little holes, but like the resin itself, especially if the water's cold, it would blast out and then it would just stick to this part. You'd still have to get in there with a Q-tip probably. Just cuz it's, like in order like for instance, I clean my bong every day, but look at this. This shit is just like that tar buildup. I seriously hit my bong every morning with boiling water and it does not come off. The only way to get these stains off is rubbing alcohol and salt, period. And I do it once a week, sometimes twice, depending on the weed. but it's just like this fucking existential like stuck on there. Yeah, isopropyl and salt. That's the only way to get it off. So if you could somehow rig up a fucking water pick to shoot that, that'd be sick. That would work so well. I lose the me too. I did the same, Kinger. I bought a pack of those flowers. I lost them instantly. There is gluten sensitivity. Absolutely reasonable. There is a real gluten sensitivity, and people like to discount it. It's real. It's just, there's people out there that love to pretend they have allergies or whatever for attention or to lose weight or something. Good morning, Nick. And they make it shitty for everybody else. Yeah, they made it like a health food. Exactly. They make it like it's part of the organic movement or something, and they ruin it for people that literally need it. Yeah. Yeah, it's fucked up. I'm pretty sure I'm intolerant to gluten, but I'm too lazy to do anything about it. I mean, if it's not, like, interrupting your daily. Dude, right? That game, Lethal Company, it was so simple but very entertaining. I mean, honestly, it probably comes down to having a fun group to play with, but I had a blast. It was hilarious. I was just laughing the whole time. The only part I didn't like about it, I guess this is just a streamer complaint, really. My complaint means nothing, but 2 things. I'd love a mute button. Not push to talk, but push to mute, just so I can talk to stream without fucking the game, because the game listens to you and monsters come after you. And when I'm an interactive streamer, I feel like I purposefully come to stream to talk to you. Everything else is foobar. I can do literally everything else in my life at any other time. You're only here during stream, and I don't like when I feel like I can't talk to chat because a monster's gonna kill me and I'm gonna fuck my team. I'd love a push to mute button for that. That'd be really nice. I had one other what was my other? Thought I had one other thing, I can't remember. Oh, just the janky controls. Like, I'm really bad at jumps to begin with, any game. I mean, even in Destiny. Like, let's be honest, if you've ever played Destiny, every class has, like, an epic jump that makes them fly through the air. I will fall. I will go off a cliff. I have terrible judge of distance in games. I don't know what it is, but it was really bad in that game. I mean, I was genuinely trying, and it became a joke, like, if there was a ledge, everybody was like, "Oh, she's gonna die," and I tried. I really did. Just death on those constantly. That was kind of fuckery, but it was still funny. I laughed every time. Are my eyes that distracting? Damn, I'm so sorry. I won't ever do it again. Very much so. The dry herb vape bong attachment captures that tar so it doesn't get in here. I mean, essentially, that's the purpose of the bong and the water. Cool down the smoke, but also capture a lot of this so it doesn't go in my lungs. Yeah. It is a dick move. I mean, they'll do it with anything, though. Dude, Tiny Spooks, hard yes. Same. So incredibly happy that you're a place where you can use what helped you mentally and physically instead of having to hide it like you did before you moved in Colorado. Me too. It's the weirdest phenomena. Like, I've talked about it before because people have asked me, like, what's it like being able to smoke weed on stream finally? It's like weed isn't like an all-encompassing thing for me. It's not like my whole life. It's like, imagine just really loving Pokemon cards. I use this example a lot, but this is what it felt like. Imagine loving Pokemon cards, but only a couple states legally allow you to talk about Pokemon cards with your friends and like play Pokemon. And all I did was drive across my country a little bit, and suddenly I can play Pokemon with my friends, and police won't arrest me. That's what it feels like, and it's fucking weird because it's weed. Like I mean, even people that hate weed and don't smoke weed are well aware it's not harmful. Like, the only way weed can kill you is if a fucking crate of it falls on your head, or if you eat a handful of dry herb and choke on it. Like, it just feels like such a dumb thing to waste tax money on, people going after pot. I know! Fucking Lethal Company made by one person. I didn't know that until yesterday. That's insane. Lethal Company's great, and I cannot believe it was made by one person. Yeah, it's fucking amazing. The chat-related monster deaths were kind of funny. I mean, the dog was hilarious. Good time zone. Good morning, Viata. Cheers. I just loaded a bowl. We were just talking about weed. My ex and I used to go to the park when we had annual passes a few years back and not even ride anything, just people watch and eat food all day. Honestly, that's what I do. I'm not really into rides. They're okay. Like, if I'm gonna get excited about a ride, it's like Pirates of the Caribbean or Mr. Toad's Great Adventure or whatever. Like, I've been on a bunch of roller coasters. I just don't understand the appeal. It's okay. You wait in line for a really long time to, like, go fast for 30 seconds. Okay. It's okay. I'm not a bit, but the food, the alcohol, and the people watching, and like just going around and seeing all the fucking art, like the sculptural work of the artists that create the parks. That's what gets me. I love that shit. Like I still remember going to it's one. Is it Animal Kingdom that has the Avatar area? I believe the Avatar area, wherever it is, whatever Disney park is. You don't have to give a fuck about Avatar. Go. It's one of the most immaculate things I've ever seen. I don't even know how to describe it. That or Toy Story part, the Toy Story part of whatever park that's in. It, I mean, there's no way to describe it. You know those like toys when you were a kid that they would have in a dentist office and it was like a bunch of wires and you would like push a little wooden bead around the wires? They have one of those as big as a skyscraper that you like walk under. They really do make you feel like you're a toy. It's crazy. Like the work and the artistry that goes into that kind of shit blows me away. It's amazing. One of my friends actually makes robots for the Disney parks. He got to make the Hagrid one for Harry Potter World. Vex, so not on purpose. I literally think like get your nipples covered and then I'm on stream and that's it. But thank you. Accidental matching. I have pink pants on here. We ruined it. I like big drops and stuff. It's just the just go fast. I feel like like it's so fast and there's so much going on. I don't really know what happened. But if it like I'm trying to think of an example of one that I like. Ones that like toss you back and forth and like you're going through dark caves and shit like that. Those are cool. I'm into those. But just like for instance, they added that this was many years ago. But the first time I ever went to California Adventure, they added some I can't remember even what it's called, but some epic roller coaster that goes from 0 to 60 in 3 seconds or something like that. And my dad's a big motorhead, so my dad was like, "We got to go on that coaster." And I'm not exaggerating when I say we waited in line for 4 hours for 30 seconds of just and then I was off it and I was like, "Did I just lose 4 hours of my life for that?" But it was brand new. Like the lines aren't normally 4 hours. It was a brand new ride. But the ones that do cool like I don't know if you would consider Indiana Jones a roller coaster. I really like the Indiana Jones ride cuz it fucking rocks you, man. Those ones are fun. Yep, the virtual dark rides are dope. Spinning rides, not a fan. Yep, I'll probably puke. I like Volcano Bay. It's the water park. Some friends and I rent a cabana and I just chill all day. Yep, that's what I would do. Just look at butts. You get a concierge so you can order from anywhere in the park. What? Will you take me? I want to nap and drink with butts everywhere. I want to do that. Finally saw Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. What is that? Have I Star Wars Galaxy's Edge? Is that it? I haven't heard of that. What is that? Have I seen that? I'm bad with names. The sudden turns and the G-force is cool. Did you ever go into the I don't even know what it's called. It's in Epcot. I think it's near the ball, but it's like a ride where they simulate the G-force on your body of going into space, but you don't actually go anywhere. That one actually was fucking wild. That like I was on it with 2 other people and I looked over at them and their faces were literally on the seats behind them, like their skin of their faces. That was incredible. Like that was one of the weirdest experiences I've ever had. I have never felt G's like that in my life. I mean, how would you? That was wild. You go backwards, right? And there's like the snakes that come in at you. Yeah. Yeah. Galactica. Wait, what's that one? Is that the one that they replaced the Tower of Terror with? The little arrow puffs. Yep. Blew your fucking brain. Yep. I love that. And it had 3 tracks. Like every time you went on the Indiana Jones ride, you didn't know which track you would get. So it was like technically 3 different rides. It was pretty dank. Dude, Glut, can you imagine? Oh my God. Back in the day, Ken would have just built the Steel Phantom. Lines were insane, and then it would regularly get stuck. Fuck off. Nope, I gotta. Cheers. It would get stuck making the wait longer, and you'd actually see people having to walk down one of the tracks hills while they try to figure out what was stopping the ride. Oh, and they still let people on? I don't want that. You know, Yoshi, I was actually just I was talking to Zach about that last night because yesterday in stream, a couple people popped into stream during the day to say that game is incredible. Like, JP apparently has nothing but good things to say about that Lego Fortnite game. I guess Zach said someone told him it's as close to Minecraft 2 as we're ever gonna get, but isn't it still? I mean, I'm under the understanding it's Fortnite, so you're building and battling, right? If it's just a builder, I'm fucking down. But I don't want people to be able to destroy what I built because I will personally hold a vendetta against them and try to hurt them in real life. No, so Fortnite's just like involved in the production, then, right? That's the only reason their name's on it. It's not actually like Fortnite. I love PvP, but if building's involved, don't fucking touch my building. In Queensland, Australia, there was this coaster called the DC Rivals Hypercoaster in Green Lantern. There's in oh, I never remember the parks. I think it's one of the Universal parks, but it's like half Dr. Seuss themed and half superhero themed. And I want to say it's Marvel. I mix up Marvel and DC a lot, but I don't think I saw Batman or anything. I want to say it's Marvel themed, but it is. It's Marvel because it was Hulk. They have a Hulk ride. The Hulk ride's pretty dank. If you ever go to Universal, the Hulk ride, it's a roller coaster, but it's actually pretty good. It's one of those weird ones where they kind of stop you halfway and then make you go backwards. Yeah, the Hulk one's pretty good, right? I went when that one was new. Once when we were on air, they stopped the ride as we were going up the first track. And my mom, who's a nervous rider, was just panicking hard. Turned out someone had a camera in the front row and they needed to confiscate it. What? That's some fucked shit. That's some fucked shit. Wow. Good morning, Failwen. How are you, love? It's just a survival builder. It's free? The Lego Fort. Man, I was literally just about to say I'm not buying any new games because I'm poor, but now you're really making it hard for me not to try out this Lego Fortnite game. It's just like hit after hit. Let me know. Give me a review. I like free. They built it on the Fortnite engine. Okay, that's why. That makes sense. I really thought it was going to be like Fortnite with Lego characters. That's why I was like, man, I'm good. The stories of people getting trapped on rides at Disneyland sound genuinely terrifying. Absolutely. It's my worst fear. One of them. Half the time you're treated like you're the problem while they usher you past blaring alarms through hidden corridors. It's like a CIA cover-up job every time. Yes. No shit, it is. It's like, I didn't break your fucking ride, bro. I overpaid to sit on it. I have a couple of avicularias. Oh, yes. What's your question? Oh, God. Do you have an avicularia? I have a couple, yeah. 3. I have 2 avicularias, and then I have an avicularia purpurea. I know, why not just take the camera afterwards? I mean, why would you have a camera out on a ride? Like, chances are you're gonna let go of it, it's gonna get fucked. I wouldn't have anything in my hands on a ride. It would fall out of my hands and get destroyed. What the fuck? They deserve to have their phone taken away. Don't be an idiot. Oh, I don't have Fortnite. I've never played Fortnite before. Do you have to have Fortnite? Oh, it's standalone. Glut says it's standalone. Green Days, didn't they get rid of it? I heard they got rid of the Mummy Coaster. The one in Universal in California? I went on that when I was a kid, and I heard they got rid of it. What do you do for care for them? Do you find they're pretty low key or need high humidity? So I have never had a problem with an avicularia ever. However, I'm sure you've read about it. There's this avicularia syndrome or whatever, AVIC something that they call, where it's like spontaneous death of AVICs for some reason. I have had perfectly fine luck with all I mean, none of my avicularias have ever I've never had a problem with any of them. I keep them in enclosures that are really like, the key to avicularias and any species of spider that needs high humidity is supplying the high humidity, but also supplying good air circulation, which is almost impossible. That's the hardest part. They have to have humidity, but it can't be stagnant humidity that's gonna cause mold. So, let me show you. You're not gonna see a spider, don't worry. You never see the spiders, they're always hidden. But I'll show you what one of the enclosures looks like. Good morning, Safi, my love. How are I know I'm very fluffy today. Oh, hold on, I'm grabbing it, Lizzie, before I get up. I got it. Fortnite's free? Okay, okay. I didn't know. I've never played. So here's one of them. This is where Vile Mo lives. I just got these on Amazon, and they're meant to make, like, little terrariums, you know, like plants or whatever. But because it's all this like, every single one of these seams, it's welded, but there's little tiny spots where air can get through, but the bottom's solid. So I can, like, mist a shit ton of water in there, but it still has air moving, like, through it like this. You know what I mean? And I have my 2 of my avicularias are enclosures like this, and then this is another good one. For avicularias, the only problem that with this enclosure is your avicularia is inevitably going to spin its web on the top, and you have to open it on the top. So, essentially, we had to learn via each other where it's gonna open, but it almost rips open her, little web every single time I open it. But you see how it has holes on the sides? I think this is your key to getting an avicularia to survive. Most enclosures are only gonna have holes on the top. You need to have that cross airflow to prevent, you know, mold and mildew and whatever from building up in there. Look at that spider shit, yay. She's in the hammock, she's right there. But yeah, that I would say I've never had a problem, though. And, like, I live in a horrifically dry place, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they were gonna have a problem, it'd be here. But no, I've read about it a lot. I've read about people having a lot of problems with, avicularias and that there's this weird avicularia syndrome. My enclosure was set up just like that. Mine just molted a few days later. She just passed away. I wasn't sure what I did wrong. You probably did nothing wrong. I mean, honestly, like, if you've done any research on spiders, you probably know this, but molting for a tarantula is the most dangerous time of their life. So many things can go wrong when they molt, and there's bar nothing we can do about it other than give them the environment we possibly can. The best piece of advice I can give when it comes to molting is spiders, oftentimes, the day they molt, are going to be so fucking thirsty. So I usually mist the fuck out of their enclosure and leave a little cap of water in there or something like that so they drink. But I would put money down it's not you. Aviculars are one of those ones. They're, like, literally one of the most common species of spider anywhere you can get. Like, it's the spider usually at Petco or something like that. But they do have kind of a finickiness to them. And it sucks. I'm sorry you lost your spood. Fortnite! Never played it. Life be finicky. It is. I wouldn't take guilt on that. If you had a decent enclosure set up just like that, you're fine. Yeah. They just, I mean, that's why spiders have so many babies, right? Spiders have 400 babies because 10 are going to live. It sucks. I've had a few tarantulas that molted and died, and there's nothing you can do, really. I mean, there's some people that will get a wet Q-tip, you know, and, like, get in and try to use tarantula surgery or something like that. Like, in my opinion, it's probably a tarantula that wasn't meant to go on, you know? Like, if they don't have the genetics to molt appropriately and survive, like, we probably, you know what I mean? I'm not breeding my tarantulas or anything, but it sucks. It's sad and it sucks. Oh my god, I'm so excited for you. A stag beetle? Oh, dude, is it huge? cute. Imagine if humans did a full body molt every day. You just wake up in your own skin cocoon every morning. I've literally asked Zach that. I'm like, would you still let me live here if I had to molt my full body once in a while? Oh, it's similar to, so it's not that big. Oh, I was thinking they were like the fucking monstrous ones. I'm excited for you. I love beetles and stuff. I've been toying with the idea of raising some moths. We have huge moths here, and I find their cocoons in my yard all the fucking time. Because moths, I learned this living here. Moths and butterflies will overwinter in leaves. So, like the caterpillars that were alive in the summer will spin a cocoon in a bunch of dead leaves, and then they hatch the next year. Like, in order for their life cycle to continue, they have to freeze. It's wild, but I thought it'd be cool to, like, maybe hatch one. I don't know. Maybe. Vex, I almost drink out of it every day. Vissy got this for me. It's one of my favorite. This one or my, the Welcome to the Shit Show. They're the exact same size, and they're just the perfect mug. Not, and cute, but, like, literally, it's just like, this is the perfect mug. When you can hold it like this, it's the perfect mug. Dude, migraines, I always think of myself as, like, maybe one of the most weird people out there, and then people come into chat and tell me what they have, and I'm like, "Oh, no, I'm good." I might have a cockroach colony, but I haven't gone that deep yet. Like, some people, man, they get wild. Like, there are people on YouTube I follow who literally never stop collecting tarantulas, which I cannot fathom. Like, I got all the species I want, except one, which I will get someday, and then that's it. Like, I'm not out there just having spiders to have spiders. And some people, I've been watching them for years, and they're still opening, like, "Got new baby spiders today." And I'm like, "How many do you have?" Because I got, like, 50. Like, it seems crazy. What's fucking gorgeous? Oh, wait, I wanna play that song. Hold on. Stop music. Where are you coming from? I had the main skin. I had 2 main skins up. Is there an order I'm supposed to play these in, Lizzie? Today is weird. I've already ran out, all the trash recycle, got clothes in the washer, dishes loaded, and on delay for after the clothes and made lunch. Are you okay? Did you have a lot of coffee? What's happening? Dude, migraines is actually really fascinating. So you know how, like, technically we have a big, fatty, mushy structure of, like, kabillions of brain cells? Tarantulas have 1 ganglion. That's their nervous system. 1. They don't even have blood. They only have lymph. It's wild. They are very weird. Are you not gonna play? I don't have a cat. I know. Honestly, I would have a cat, but I have 2 poodles who have just, like, one of the dumbest, strong, I don't know how to put it, like, hunting instincts I've ever witnessed in a dog. I've never had a hunting dog before. Like, my dogs, I do not hunt with, but they've got that instinct, and anytime there's a squirrel or a cat or literally anything in my yard, my dogs go into a mode that is honestly mildly frightening. Like, they are smart as fuck, for the most part, very obedient, very good dogs, they listen, but once they see something run, it's poo, pointer, kill. And if I brought a cat into my house and my dogs killed it, I would not be able to live with myself. So maybe someday when they're too old to do it. I dig this. How have I not heard this? What up, Ty Gorgon? How are you? Relatable, right? Sometimes I watch my tarantulas and all the things they do in their day, and I'm like, dude, I've got so many more brain cells than you, and you are so. Oh, fuck me. I knew it was quiet. That's why. Could you tell I was fucking with the volume? I'm sitting here on my soundboard, like, why can't I hear this? I wonder if that. No. We had to we had to fuck with my audio yesterday simply because of, I had to get audio into the game, which is not where OBS is structured. So I'm hoping it's not fucked up. Give me one sec. Stop it. I wonder if I've had less anxiety with 1 ganglion. Dude, anxiety is caused by a hormone released from the glands on top of your kidneys. So technically just get rid of those. But then you'd have Addison's disease and you'd just die anyways, so. It's either be anxious or have Addison's, you know what I'm saying? Alright, I think it's gonna play. It's a video too, because that's just great. Cats will eat all your spiders, you think so? Viata's cats don't go near spiders. That sounds nothing like the theme to DuckTales. Was it supposed to be the theme to DuckTales? We had another meme. Is this another video too? Oh my god, their makeup is stupid. What the fuck? Ooh. Hold on, Yoshi, I grabbed it. Thank you, knives. It snowed and I didn't get to fry it straight today, so I've been getting a lot of the 80s. It looks like the 80s, I guess. They're great though, I like them. It's pixelated? Wait. Wait, what? Oh, the penis. I was like, I literally went back to the picture. I'm like, what was pixelated? What did I miss? Right? I'm all about that. All bodies are great. There's no such thing as a wrong body. And I hate this world and how fucking weird we are about, quote unquote, stop bodies. Autoplay, I'm sorry. I'm just fighting it right now. Full screen, apparently, to the internet, just means play. And that upsets me a lot. I think I got all the links that you guys just threw at my face. Oh, I don't know who threw this in chat, but this one. Come on. Is this gonna be DuckTales with them dancing to it though? This was Genova. Genova, is this your curse? Fucking knew it. Yep. I love this. This is one of my all-time favorite movies. I really needed this in my life. Fuck. Mandracan. I really thought that was part of the video for a moment.
Not the non-essential stuff.
You fucking generous fuck. Thank you for that tip. Jesus Christ. This is great. Right? Like, why does it fit so well? This would have been the most metal scene ever. I needed that desperately. That is so good. It amazes me when songs line up like that with old dances or something. Just fucking beautiful. Ooh, October, yes. Gimme. Oh, there was someone, I think it was Might Still last night I had a link to. They wanted to give me today because we were playing the game or whatever. Oh, I'll have to remember if I see him. It's like the Pokemon theme tuned over the top of Troy Bolton's belt on it. Yes, bet on it. Yes, bet on it. Is that the one? I think we've listened to that one. I think. Oh, Might, yes. I remembered. It happens once in a while. Weed helps. I think Cami Kehoe. Did someone give me that one? Or is that from my list? I have so many links up right now. I'm just trying to figure out I think we're going to watch. I think this is something you guys gave me to watch together, right? Cami Kehoe, Sleep When I'm Dead. Oh, Mandracan, thank you. And thank you for that tip, you generous fuck. I appreciate you. That link I sent, she produces her own music, makes her own music, video, sings, drums. Is that this one, Kehoe? Is that this one? This one. Okay. I wanted to make sure it wasn't like, because my playlist looks, I mean, I never know. I don't recognize, like. Fucking A. Fucking A. I got him. I'm getting him. Hold on, it's happening. I got yours, my. Okay. We love good content. We fucking love good content. I also, side note, before we start this, the other day we were watching, this was like at the beginning of the week, we were watching a video of the charismatic voice, and she was going to look into someone's vocal cords. but it was my girl Vissy's birthday, and when Vissy came into chat, I made the sole decision that it was time to celebrate her for a couple hours, and we did not finish that video, and I would really like to finish that, and I apologize for not finishing it on the day. It's been haunting me every day since, but I've just had this shit going on, you know, like the awards and then the games and stuff. But I do really wanna watch that together because the anatomy of it and everything, it's literally so for those that didn't get to watch it, a metal singer goes to visit the charismatic voice. They actually go to a clinic, and he's gonna we didn't get to see this part, but the metal singer is going to be scoped through their nose into the back of their throat to watch their vocal folds waka waka as they pig squeal, I guess, and scream and do a bunch of metal sounds. Yeah, I really wanna see it, yeah. So, just so you guys know, I never forget. Even though the links, like, don't get played if we do something else, I never forget, and it haunts me, and I do wanna finish that. I think that one's gonna be really cool. Actually, I'm gonna pull it up before I forget. I don't remember the title of the video. Looking. Mm. Yay! Found it. Alright, cool. And it still has a timestamp. That's kinda nice. Um They did that with Steven Tyler from Aerosmith when he was having surgery. That's what they're gonna do with this. He didn't have surgery or anything, but she just genuinely wants to see what metal looks like in the vocal folds, and I'm real excited. Okay. Let me clear. Okay, this was later, and then sometimes I just have a panic attack, and I'm like, "Nope, it's been too long, and they hate me now." I hate it. Brains. They're the worst. I mean, and Pucky, I would never take it any other way. Cheers to that. Muggins, I don't think I'll ever come to a point where I expect understanding. Isn't that weird? I've lived so much of my life just being, you know, mercilessly made fun of for the way I am that I still, in my mid-30s, feel the need to explain my actions so people don't think I'm stupid. Like, I swear to God, the majority of my youthhood, most of my friends thought I was like, treated me like I was the jester, like, court jester. It was like, "Aw, Katie, at least you're pretty." And I was like, "Ha ha ha, that's not funny. I'm not stupid. Why are you such a fucking cunt?" But I didn't say that because I was insecure, and I'd be like, "Oh, Katie." And so I still do it. Like, I'm still like, I feel that I have to because otherwise someone will I don't know. It's stupid. Brains are so stupid. Said, "Hey, Katie, if you were a man, do you think you would have gotten that as leadership?" Crazy. I know. My mind fucking blew because every trait of mine that she described to me to back up being unapproachable was strength in a penis. Taking the lead, independence, getting your work done on your own, not needing help. Fuck! Yeah. It was a serious mic drop moment. I cannot remember who said it, but someone in chat said it, and I was like, "Oh my god. Oh my god." Fucking Christ. That last band was The White Buffalo. And I think they did do a song for Sons of Anarchy. I think they did, yeah. I can't I didn't watch all that show. I couldn't get past the R scene. Good show though overall. Don't do that. But White Buffalo, they're great. They're fantastic fucking voice. We love a tall, loud Katie. I mean, hi, and that's like, what's wrong with tall and loud? Like, I'm not fucking mean. I can't help that I'm loud. I lost out on a promotion years ago because I was too confident. I'm sorry, what? I, that gives me a physical pain a little bit. See, and that's the thing. Knives, I'm not like in general loud. I actually like when I'm not, screaming into a mic or whatever, trying to be heard. I actually am super quiet. Like people have a hard time hearing me because I guess I mumble. I kind of just like, "It's what," like I stop projecting at the end of my sentence or something. But I have the ability to project really loud, probably because I've been on a fucking stage, in theater since I was 3. I can get real bellowy if I need to. And I guess I'm probably in a code situation. I'm a little, ooh, let me grab that one, Vex. Probably in a code, I'm maybe loud. Not even in a public setting, honestly. I get more comments on people being like, what? To me, because I try not to. I've really, like, conditioned myself not to be loud. Because I'm loud just by this. This is loud all alone. Without this, whoop, you know what I'm saying? It's bad. But yeah, I do tend to shut the fuck up these days, which is bad. Have you considered just smiling more? You're so pretty when you smile. Fuck that shit. Try being turned down by a job because you're overqualified. I've heard of that happening and it blows me away. I just don't understand how that's possible. Did I grab? Hold on. Oh god. A 2015 study found that lower skilled male players of Halo 3 were more hostile towards teammates with a female voice, but behaved more submissively by players with a male voice. Higher skilled male players, on the other hand, behaved more positively towards female players. The authors argued that male hostility towards female gamers in terms of evolutionary psychology, writing, quote, female-initiated disruption of a male hierarchy incites hostile behavior from poor-performing males who stand to lose the most status, end quote. Top comment, noted, misogyny is a skill issue. Yeah, turns out men attack others because they're weak little weenies, dude. I mean, talk envy, right? Envy, insecurity makes people act fucking weird. Yep. Oh, fuck me. Yeah. That is kind of insane. Wild. Wow. I mean, not shocking. I mean, I think almost any single one of my friends who was assigned male at birth would probably agree and say the exact same thing, like, "Oh yeah, those fucks? Yeah, that's fine." That checks out. Oh, hello. Hi, Bubba. You are wet. Were you in the snow? Yeah. Hi, Bub. What are you up to? Are you playing in the snow? You are moist. Yeah, you love snow. Our little void pup. The little fart cloud has come. Oh, and there's our death fart cloud over there. Hello, Bill. Sweet babes. Bill actually woke me up extra early this morning because she had to pee real bad. She's such a good girl. Such a good girl. I'm glad you wake me up. Oh, Revolt's calling me grab that one. They're pulling my headphones down. It is probably time for a break. They know. I don't know how they know. Did I grab this one? Christmas Island. Hold up. I've got a lot. Hold on. That one. That one. That one. That one. Oh, Alison Krauss. Dude. Alison Krauss, Brad Paisley, Whiskey Lullaby. Fuck me up. Good choice. Whoever threw that one out. I was just thinking there's another band that's similar to the White Buffalo, if you like that kind of sound where it's like almost country, but not like me and my dog sitting on the back porch fucking our moms together. I got one for you. Hold on. God damn it. Oh fuck, what was their name? I want to say it was like the Cold Wars or something like that, but it's not that. Something. I'll think about it. I'll look through my Spotify, but it's like a male female duo. Their voices are really complementary together. I gotta think of them. It's like something like that. Like the oh fuck. Mm, Who needs makeup remover when you have dogs? Dude, it's actually wild. The primer I use, they can't lick my makeup off. It's insane. This shit's on. You can come have my snow. You can come have my snow. I do not want it. You can come have it. There's so much. I'd probably still have some if you took some. Let's go. God damn it. The cold something. Oh. I'll think of them. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. Let me organize these. Oh, that is the Lucifer song. Great. Having a good time. It's playing because it was the release of the guitar and Fender's YouTube. Oh, okay. Well, that honestly makes sense. That makes sense. That checks out. It's a great. I mean, it wasn't bad, Vex, in any way, shape, or form. It was a good song, and it was cool to know. I done goofed. I left a lot, but we'll listen. I gotta pee so bad though, so I'm gonna take a real quick break first. I'm just full of water and coffee. It's gotta happen. Oh no shit. Oh. No, they changed it to Lady A Holes. A Holes would have been funnier, and they're getting sued because there was already a band. That's funny. I couldn't tell you a song sang by Lady Antebellum. I don't know if they're a more modern country band or whatever, but like, I mean, might be time for a whole new rebrand. You know what I'm saying? Because Lady A. Okay. I'll be right back. I got. Ooh. That song is such a fucking kick, dude. Cracks me up every time. Orville Peck's amazing. Super, like, I mean, need I say more than gay cowboy? And the song I played, Norman Reedus is in the music video. You're welcome. Enjoy. L Bell, my love. We may or may not have creeped on your picture of you and your lover yesterday post spa. You guys are so cute. Like, so cute. You kill me. You fucking kill me. I know. I feel like whenever I'm starting to Jones for new bow content, it's like a year and it comes out. Your skin and everything looks so fucking beautiful. You look like you were glowing, literally. I could tell. You didn't, which is crazy because most people come out of spas looking all red and shit, but you must not had the weird facial stuff. Facial stuff. You know what I mean? Bona Massa? No. I don't think so. I don't recognize the name. Fucking dicks. I like the fun. I mean, one of my favorite things about Bo is he's funny, cuts deep, but it's like legitimately a lot of his songs are good songs I want to listen to. It's not just a comedy song. Like way back in the day, one of the first like comedy singers I guess I was ever really introduced to was oh god, what's his name? Taco from The League. Oh, what was his real name? I just forgot it. But he's like, show me your genitals, your genitals. What? That song? I used to listen to that shit all the time, but it wasn't great music. It was just funny. But now it's fucking Intern is sick. Intern is pretty sick. That one's a little fucked. I mean, it hits hard. You know what I'm saying? It's bad. John LaJoy, thank you, John LaJoy. My God, John LaJoy. Yeah, women are stupid, and I don't respect them. That's right. I just have sex with them. Show me your genitals. I could sing the whole thing. It's disgusting. I'm just an everyday normal guy. What is it? I'm just a everyday something normal guy. It's an everyday something something normal guy. I get up at 11 on the weekends. I'm just an everyday something something normal guy. What is it? Or am I fucking it up? Dude, I used to listen to that shit a lot. Lonely Island was another one. Yep, the like I jizz in my pants and stuff like that. I'm on a boat, motherfucker. That was like the beginning of good music being funny. Or funny music getting actually to be listenable, you know? For Drive by who? Thank you on the compliment on my hair, by the way. It's very crazy. We got slammed with snow, so I got out of the shower this morning and looked outside, and I was like, I gotta shovel the sidewalk. We have really steep, like a lot of really steep steps coming up just from the sidewalk to our house. And I cannot, I wouldn't be able to live with myself if a male person like slipped and cracked their head on my cement sidewalks. I would not know what to do with myself. So I go out there and shovel that shit. I'm like, nah, dude, not on my steps. Fuck that. I threw it on the ground. I'm not part of your system. Yeah. That was like the beginning. Yeah. RevoltsCon, this is years of frying it and natural texture. I don't know. I just washed it. This is air dry. This is snow dried. I'm still picking glitter out of the carpet. It's going to be forever. How dare you? Did I just find it? This is the mix house. This is one that's got a whole bunch of people in it, but I'm pretty sure P Now is one of them. It's not a music video though. Yeah, it's just a good song. Knives. You know, I'm personally glad you missed that tweet, and I'm just gonna not say anything. There with the arm of my chair. I don't know. No. No, it's just a song. I was trying to find a song. This might. Hold on. It's not a video. I was trying to find a specific mix with P Now in it. No, I showed you the best videos that I'm aware of. What did I? Maybe that was it. Matthew. I just typed Matthew. Katie. You don't know what you've done? I'm not. Oh, you saw the tweet. I am highly aware of what has been done. It was I mean there are no words to describe to you how badly that day was already going. And then that happened. Maybe this is it. I just have to fast forward to the fucking actual lyrics. Bummer. Anyways, so that day I was chilling on stream. Yeah, it was literally the icing on the cake. I was chilling. It was like 30 minutes before stream ended. And that day, Trick had some shits outside. And I was aware of it, so I'd been taking him out a lot. And all of a sudden, I just smelt shit. Like either the world's hottest, nastiest fart or shit. And I start looking around my desk, and I notice he's sitting under me, and I'm like, y'all, I think Trick might have got shit on his body because I see a little brown spot on the carpet right next to him. And I ended stream like, 25 minutes early, whatever. And I start walking around, and it literally looks like little anus kiss prints all over my white carpet, which you know I'm already kind of a fucking anal bitch about to begin with, everywhere. And he just like must have had a shart out. Like he didn't shit inside, but he must have had like a that just like gave him a perfect O-ring on his little hairy anus everywhere. So I end stream early, immediately take him into the bathroom, give both dogs like the ultimate bath of their life. Strip my bed, do all my laundry, like everything in the house. Basically, I wash, put in the laundry. Then I go through and I start shampooing the carpets from my bedroom down the hallway all the way to my desk because my desk was the worst area because this is where the dogs live. And I had sprayed it with like, stain remover stuff. So I was letting it sit. I get all the way over here. I'm shampooing. I'm almost done and I stand up and my elbow knocks that fucking jar of glitter over onto wet, soapy, shampooed carpet. And the lid was on, I just hadn't screwed it on enough, so it popped. And I crumpled. I literally crumpled to my knees and just looked at it and said, "Fuck everything," and I left it for, like, a day. I, like, did the child thing. I threw something on it and just said, "Fuck that." My body's still sore from shampoo because I don't have, like, a stand-up carpet shampooer. I don't really have enough carpets to justify that. I have, like, get on your hands and knees hand carpet shampooer. So, it was rough. I was so sore and tired. I was like, "No, I'm done now. I'm out. I'm done, and I'm done." I was fucking emotionally, physically done. But the karma of me, happy 420, cheers. The karma of me always, "Guys, get a vacuum. Glitter's not that bad." Idiot. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I'm real good at getting something done when it needs to get done, but man, that was just it was literally the world trolling me. And no shit, it happened quite really literally we're like a foot away from where I'm sitting right now, right here. And of course, I made it worse by trying to catch it as it fell. So it's just this little mason jar, like a little, the little pipe mason jars, whatever, that had a loose screwed on lid. So when it went, of course, I did the like, no, like flipped it 50 times. Had I just let it fall, it probably would have like dumped a tablespoon and been fine. And then to add injury to insult, it's right next to all this heavy ass book shelving that I have to pick up and move to get under, and I just don't have the will. It was just like the universe was like, "I think I have to take a hot shit. Where's Katie?" I quite literally glitter bombed myself, but with like a pound of fine ass fucking glitter. Fine. The worst glitter I could have spilled. The worst. There's glitter in there that's like powder. It's like a mixed glitter. I'm fucked. It's gonna be there forever. Yeah, Mishy, honestly, it's really conflicting with dogs because I've had houses with hard floors and I've seen what hard floors do to dogs' hips. Dogs who have hairy feet and shit. Like both Millie and Link had horrific hips and shoulders just from moving around on wood floors. So we would line the wood floors with like carpet runners. So even when I had hardwood floors, I ended up putting carpets in, but at least you can pick those up and wash them completely. Like carpet pad, icky. Like when we tear this up, I won't want to be here. You know what I'm saying? I did the juggle disaster. Of course I did. Yep. I think the expression is polish a turd, not glitter a shit. Word. Tony Montana glitter, seriously. It's gonna be in the carpet. I mean, like, it's like coats the bottom of my feet if I walk around barefoot. It's terrible. It's probably on my shoe. I was gonna look. Is there glitter? Cause it's like I mean, it's just fine ass shit. Yeah, it was a fuck. I fucked myself. I'm an idiot. What are you gonna do? If the dogs glitter, are they Twilight vampires? They shit way too much to be vampires. Unless vampires shit. Is that a thing? Stripped up. Well, they make actual glitter nowadays for makeup that's like not loose. They put it in a gel and stuff so it doesn't fall everywhere. Thank fuck. But yeah, back in the day we used to put sharp shit in our eyes. It was a bad idea. We've got runners all over because we had hardwood floors too, and I also seen what slippery does to animal joints. Yeah. Like it's way more sanitary, and my sanity loves me some hard floors of any kind, hardwood floor, linoleum, whatever. But I mean, it's literally what made Millie not be able to use her back legs for the last 3 years of her life was living on hardwood floors. I watched it. It was terrible. And I just was like, "Oh, fuck." Like watching them slide, I was like, "This is not a good thing." Like I remember being in basketball and pulling my groin muscle all the time for fuck's sake. That's basically what they were doing on a daily basis. I did duct tape. I did. The problem is my carpet, it's not shag. I don't even know how to describe it. It's not terrible carpet actually, but it's just high enough, like the pile, just high enough where that powder glitter part just went right to the pad, like right to the base. So I literally covered my hand in duct tape and like did this to the carpet, like almost like to a scalp, but I did it along the bottom of the carpet trying to get it up. It's never gonna come up. It's just gonna be years and years and years of pulling glitter out of the carpet right there. That's what it's gonna be. Can you see graphic glitter? Oh my god, the video. It's kind of nice. You guys get a little like whatever that is lyric video. At least with carpet, it sticks to one spot. If it's wood or vinyl, you'd see it always. That's true. Never considered a vampire shitting. Maybe like once a month, red break that comes out. I've always wondered. Like, if you're swallowing something, there has to be a digestive system, right? When their legs play flat, it's so bad for them. That's what I've read. Yeah, and that's what was happening too. And like with a dog like a pug or a French bulldog, sometimes they do it on purpose, but with a dog like Link, that was not supposed to happen. And I like my dog, these dogs intuitively will not walk, they won't stand on the hardwood floor in my kitchen. Like we only had one runner going from like our hall to the back door because it's just high traffic area. I wanted to protect the wood floors because we have like real wood floor in the kitchen, which also very stupid to put real wood around moisture, just my opinion. But we ended up getting runners through the entire thing because I noticed they wouldn't come into the kitchen. They wouldn't walk through the kitchen. Like they would sprint the entire circle loop around the house to come meet me at the other side. And this was when they were puppies. And I was like, they already know something's up about this slippery floor. Like that it's not fun to walk on. Something's going on. So I was just like, fuck that. We got him. I know. I wonder if that spider sees that shit all day. Dude, I don't have a shop vac. I would love one. I have a Dyson, which does a fairly good job. No, I don't have a shop vac. Dreams. Someday. No, dude, keep your shop vacs are priceless and last forever. I'll get a shop vac someday. I always look for when they're on sale. Side note though, if you ever go to Lowe's during like a holiday, the shop vacs that are significantly cheaper are cheaper made and they're shitty shop vacs. Don't buy them. Pro tip. Vex, I've actually been working on that slowly. Like when we moved in, the house is really old just to start with. So this is no shade on Scott and Bree. They didn't build this house or do anything. It's old. The wood is like, old ass ancient wood floors that weren't really sealed properly or anything. It's like, nice wood boards nailed together, I guess. And so like the in between each board, it looked like black grout. I'm here to inform you in the most gracious way it was not black grout. And so slowly I've been digging out years of I have no idea from between the wood slats and like resealing because there's nothing in between the slats, it's like I have to go in and clean it with alcohol and peroxide to make sure it's all dried out in there and then seal the edges and then go in and like fill it with some sort of actual wood filler or something like that. Because it's just like my kitchen's super small. It's all wood floors and it's the sink. I just moisture. Sink, dishwasher, steam. I just watched the wood swell and I'm like, this was the dumbest idea anybody had. Why would you do this? Like carpet in a bathroom. Yeah, it was a big O. I literally bought like wood carving tools, not to carve the wood, but there's one of the tools looks like a little like metal scoop, and I just like down between. Oh, it's disgusting. And like, I've complained about this random fucking wall that someone just put up in the middle of the big part of the house for no reason. It literally separates nothing. It just makes my hallway inordinately thin. But if you follow the wood floor this way to that strange wall, there's a gap about that big between the wall and the floor. Like, they were like, we don't have a slat that size because the slats are this size, and we're just gonna not fucking bother to cut any, and we'll just leave that, and it goes down. I've stuck my hand in there. I don't know how far it goes. I think it goes into the subfloor. Like, it's just, I mean, it's not like house resting gap. It's like, we don't care, it's under a countertop gap. It's literally like over this big. It's huge. So not only have I been doing that to the floors, but I've been going in there and trying to clean that out and filling it with like expandable foam or whatever, because fuck knows what's in there. I know this house gets weirder and weirder the more I live here. Like, I've told you guys about the creepy cellar basement thing that's really well wired for either porn or growing drugs. I don't know. That saps all my energy. And then there's the weird gaps in all the floors, and like not one door or window seals around the edges at all. When I told Scott, and I'm quoting here, oh, that's the way it's supposed to be. It allows the house to settle and rest and heat itself. Oh, okay. Scott. I don't know. Yeah. One of my eyelashes just fell in my eyeball. No. Oh my god, I can feel it. I'm sorry, what the titty fart? While I'm blind? What is oh my god, I cannot. What hast thou done? Oh, I think I can literally see the eyelash in my fucking mirror.
Molten Kevlar gobble gobble $100. Get yourself a shop vac. Merry Christmas. Holy titty Christ.
First off, fucking thank you for that ridiculously generous tip. One of my eyelashes, I quite literally felt it fall off into my eye and I'm blind. I will get myself a fucking shop vac. Thank you. Jesus. I appreciate you. That was literally a $100 donation / tip, whatever you prefer to call them, for a shop vac, but also titty Christ. Did I get it? Dude, thank you. I don't even know what a shop vac costs. I thought you'd get one cheaper than that, but thank you. You kind fuck. Um, nope. I'm gonna go. Thank you so. It feels very strange to just like run away really quick right after you. Thank you so much, you kind fuck. I appreciate. I can feel it moving around my eye. I need to go do surgery on my eyeballs and like colored her hair all the time and shit. Are we? Oh no, K Bike. Or was K Bike the bot? Wait, hold on. Are we talking about a YouTuber or a Twitcher? Oh, I'm forgetting. There was a Twitcher who did really cool body paint, and there was the chick on YouTube who did like more. You were talking about the Twitcher, yeah, both. There was another person on Candy. I was thinking of someone on YouTube called Candy who was really cool, but yeah, K Pike. She like had a horrible back injury or something, didn't she? And that's how she kind of got into body painting because she couldn't sit. It was crazy. She was fucking hella talented, but she literally couldn't sit down because of her back. So she ended up doing all this and getting like, I mean, she got really she's so good, rightfully successful. She's fucking talented as hell. But yeah, something, I think it was oh, it was her leg. Was it her leg? Yeah. She literally could not fucking sit. She was incapable of sitting for long periods of times. So she just like, there's a dog here stuck to me, sorry. She just altered her lifestyle. I thought that was so cool. Is she a stretchy? Oh, dude. I wonder if that makes it worse. I definitely twitch around a lot or like sit on my legs or something because I feel like I never knew it was a stretchy thing, but now I blame everything on the stretchy shit. I like if I just sit here with my legs crossed too long, I feel either my knees start to fall out or my hip. Like it's like my leg just starts to be like "Meh," and fall out. I can feel it, so that I feel like that's half the reason I twitch around so much. I have to like readjust so my joints don't just decide to fall out. I'm glad I do yoga because can you imagine how bad it would be if I didn't? I think about that. Like, I'm not the most in shape person in the world, but like, I'm getting back into running ever since COVID, trying, and I do yoga every day. And like, I cannot imagine how bad it would be. Like, would things just actually fall out? Is what I'm saying. That would be crazy. I don't want that. See, and I never knew. I just did it because of my anxiety. Like I run and work out because of anxiety, and so I can eat whatever I want, basically. But yeah, I never. I just. It's kind of like getting all those vaccines and getting COVID. You know, COVID sucked and was fucking horrible, but I wonder how bad it would have been if I didn't have vaccinations. Oh, it was a rotation of her hips, like literally cut her femurs, rotated 1/4 and reattached. Oh my God. Is she doing better now? Do we know? I haven't seen her forever. It's like building a body-wide corset. That's so weird. I never thought about it that way, but yeah. Picking up and putting down heavy shit is very worthwhile too. Like I've said it before, our bodies are meant to move. It's wild. It's so true. Deadlifting is one of my favorite exercises, honestly. I was always really good at it, so it's like it's probably my heaviest lift I've ever accomplished is a deadlift. Like a deadlift came easy to me. I don't know why. I don't know. I honestly I don't know why. What is it? I'm tall. It shouldn't have. But man, I loved deadlifting. I was always really good at it. Um have a lot. Oh God. I was trying to you have other clip. I was trying to see which order the clips should go in. Do you guys want to finish the cool flappy flap one? The scoping of the metal singer? Oh, maybe that's it. Thick. That's true. Squats. I was always really good at squats too. Yeah, I have not seen her in ages, but I used to rate her all the time. She's awesome and super dumb talented. Yeah, she slowly stopped streaming. I miss her too. Her streams were so great. I mean, good for her. If she found something else to do with her life, honestly, that's better for her. Good. Which one's the Russian twist? I can just Google it. Twit, Katie? Oh yeah, I do that with a medicine ball. It's terrible. That's part of if you've never seen DDP's yoga program, that's part of the red hot core, which can suck a butt. A big old dirty crusty butt. I've been doing it for over 10 years and it still sucks a fucking butt. Forever. It will always suck. It is. It's literally great exercise, and that's what I attribute to actually, like, getting my rib like, after I cracked a rib and, like, couldn't breathe and had to lay still forever, that's what I attribute to actually getting any core back, is that red hot core, because I literally lost all muscle tone, like, within a month. Because I literally couldn't function. I couldn't even fucking breathe. I wanna probe a metal singer. That's literally what they're gonna do, Koshiro. We all get to probe the metal singer together. With a 25? Oh, I couldn't do that. You got a better core than me. I have, like, I think it's a 10-pound medicine ball, and I sweat. I mean, that's the thing, though, right? Like, this is, like I have a lot of energy and love to burn energy, so exercise does not feel good ever, but, like, the burning of the energy is what feels good. I hate red hot core, but there's some weird masochistic part of me that looks forward to that day of the week. Thank you for that follow. Because it feels so good when you're done. And it's the shortest video, actually, which is crazy. Like, of all the all the little yoga videos that you, like, he gives you a schedule, you know, and you do different ones all week. It's the shortest one. Like, most of them are under 30 minutes. This one's, like, 12 minutes. It's nothing. But it's so fucking intense. It's horrid. Like, from minute 1 to minute 12 or however long it is, you basically create a diamond Dallas Page, of course. You create a diamond with your hands and sit on it, and that from that moment on, that is the only part of your body allowed to touch the ground. And then you do those fucking shits, and it's but seriously, if you've ever been laid up with something broken, I know Magrins has, but something broken or injured like that, the muscles go away. They just deteriorate. It's crazy. Like, I felt like sitting up hurt. Like, sitting up from bed, not doing sit-ups. Sitting up, I was like, "Oh, something happened. I've lost it all." It's the burn and the feel good. Yeah, I don't understand it. But it's great. I don't know, that's the only reason I do it. Let it be known, your eye makeup is haunting on K Pike level. Thank you. That's a huge compliment. That bitch is I mean, come on. I'll take it, but thank you so much. I would never deign to even consider myself in a category with that goddess, but, like, thank you. Once the foundation's there and that's the thing, I think when you literally go, like, when you're laid up sick or something, that it's not even, like I didn't look like I was missing muscle tone, but the foundational muscles, like your fucking core muscles you use to breathe and move and fuck, were gone. Just, I was like, oh my God, I'm a fucking withered. I felt withered. Cheers. You might want to be high for this. We're going to watch someone get a scope in their lungs. It's going to be sick. Same shit green, yep. And it's gone so fast. Dude, do it, Vex. Why not? Sometimes when I feel anxious, I just get down on the ground literally right there and do sit-ups and shit. Get myself sweaty so I'm not thinking about it. Yeah, muscle mass, oh, I got a grind up weed, is super easy to lose, unfortunately, and if you hurt something like your back, your core, your ribs, or whatever, it's just gone. But, for those wondering what the fuck DDP yoga is, for your information, Diamond Dallas Page, the wrestler, created a yoga program specifically designed for people who have injuries or who have been, so out of shape for so long that they really have very little mobility. So I just unscrewed the wrong part again. He created a program where there's so many alterations of kind of positions and shit that he does for you. And at the time I started it because it was right after I blew my fucking knee on a treadmill. And I couldn't run. I could do nothing. Blew my knee. Didn't go to the doctor. Didn't have health insurance. Don't worry about it. And I started doing that program because he had so many. I can't remember what is it called when they have like the alternate position you can do if the one he's doing is literally just like attacking your injury. There's a word for it. But yeah, you can see he's the snake. What's his name? Jake the Snake. The Jake the Snake documentary is probably the most famous, but there's a lot of videos out there of him like personally taking on some people who have just like been in the military or otherwise and gotten their body thrashed. And he really helps them. I mean, not just get in shape. A lot of them get in really way better shape than I can ever even dream of being in. But he gives them their fucking life back. Like that's the part that gets me. These people that have gotten to a point of mobility where they are completely reliant on other human beings. He literally gives them their life back, and it's fucking cool. Substitution, is that it? Substitution? Ooh, link 4. The flaps. The flaps? Which link? Which link, Mel? Yeah, I think it's substitution accommodation. They have a word for it. He says it in the thing. I'm just not thinking of it. But he always says, like, he does the hardest one, and then there's one to one side of him that's doing, like, the normal position, and then there's one to the other side of him that does, like, the adjusted or whatever. The substitution, so you're taking the weight off wherever your injury is, like if you've got a back injury or something. Yeah, it's yoga for people who hurt, but it's not yoga. Oh, DDP? Hold on, I got you, boo. It's really more than yoga. That's what I was gonna say. Like, it is yoga in that there's a lot of stretching and a lot of poses, but he alters it so you're never really just sitting still. Ever. Like, even when you're holding a position, you're doing something. Like, for instance, instead of doing 30 push-ups, he has you do one 30-second push-up. And it's horrible. It's like the world's worst plank you can ever fucking imagine. I guess maybe it's kind of like yoga and Pilates a little bit. Yeah, no weights, no fancy equipment, nothing needed. Just literally I do it on the carpet. You can use a yoga mat if you want to, but you need nothing for it. Yeah, I'll grab it. Hold on. I'm not sponsored, not an ad, but I have been doing it for a bajillion years. And I started doing it because I had an injury. And now I'm back to running because I was able to build up the strength around my knee to no longer have an active injury because of this program, which is saying a lot. I mean, that's, again, not a sponsor, not an ad, but it's pretty dank. And he's funny. I think that's what gets me. Like, I can't do like Bill, shush. I can't do the meditative, hold the crane and home shit. Like, my brain just starts to light on fire. Like, I just start going a million miles an hour thinking about things. I can't shut up. And he, like, all the positions are named after wrestlers or wrestling moves. One of my favorite is hulking it out. Like, they're all named funny things, and he's laughing the whole time. Like, he's got a great personality. It's just fun to do. I don't feel like, oh, I gotta go listen to some yogi hum at me for an hour. Like, and all of them, like I said, he gives you a calendar for months, and the calendar, like, as you go, like, I'm still using the exact same calendar I got 10 plus years ago because it has adjustments for as you go advanced, you just add more to it, you know what I mean? And it's different days of the week, so you're never doing the same thing in a row, 2 days in a row, so it's switching it up all the time, but I'm pretty sure there's not one video over 30 minutes. And if there is, it's the videos where it's, like, instructional, teaching you poses or whatever, teaching you the language he's gonna use, which makes it, I mean, for someone like me that just cannot, I can't, like, it's a lot. I gotta have a million things going at once. So 30 minutes, easy. I can do 30 minutes. If you handed me something, you're like, it's a 2 hours. I don't know if I could commit to that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Pilates yoga injury rehab has a lot of crossover, which is why it all works. There you go. Yeah, and it really does. I mean, he's proven it with many, many different people who have had horrible injuries. Pilates yoga moving, kind of. I think Pilates incorporates a lot of resistance into it, right? I think sometimes Pilates you'll have like resistance bands or some sort of machines or something where you're fighting against there's resistance in it. Whereas yoga, I think it's just your body. Like teaching you how to resist with your body. I don't fucking know. Again, he doesn't like do the sappy shit. He just does fun. I don't know. He's funny. If anyone's looking to get in shape, military basic training is no weights, just running calisthenics every other day and marching everywhere and eating clean. That's it. I mean, literally, and that's basically what works. I feel like programs like DDP or et cetera are for people like me where it takes something interesting or like a hook to get me in. You know what I mean? Like what's cool is the yoga got me back running, so I still run on top of yoga. So I'm not just working out 30 minutes a day. Like I'm doing hour runs as well. They're like 30, 40 minutes, and it's a lot of walking right now because holy shit, COVID destroyed my body. No joke. Please wear a mask. Um, but he I don't know. I've always found, and this is just personal, you can't generalize personal experience, but I've found that the more I work out, the more energy I have and the more I want to work out. Not in an addicting way though. Not in like a scary like orthorexia kind of way. Just like I'm excited for it because maybe I'm addicted to the adrenaline or like not the adrenaline, the like the like runner's high, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's kind of an upward spiral. Yeah, like the more I did the yoga program when I fucked my knee, the more energy I had and the less my knee started hurting and I started getting excited to go running again and I started getting excited to go hiking again because that was taken away from me and I couldn't move and I couldn't do fucking anything. So I was like, "Oh, give it back." And I got excited. I don't know. It's a mental thing because I hate gyms. I've never really been into the gym. I try to do stuff at home or something because I don't know, gym is just I always get sexually harassed. And they're gross, they're dirty. Yeah, it's like the endorphins or some shit like that. But I try to aim for exercise that isn't really exercise. I think of it more as just a fun activity to do. Like I don't go hiking to work out. I go hiking because there's probably a really cool cliff and an overlook I'm gonna take pictures at. But the hike is definitely a fucking workout. Like, god damn, hiking is rough. But if I do shit like that, I don't think about it like working out. You know? Like when I run, my run goes places that are pretty to look at, so I get excited to see the pretty places to look at. I don't really think of it as running to work out. I see it as more like, "Oh, I get to see that today, and I get to see this today, and I get to see the seasons change," like, I don't know. It's silly. It's probably silly, but it works for me. A little bit. I still have to coax myself into it. Like I said, working out never feels good at the beginning. Ever. First 5 minutes of anything fucking suck. The gym social experiment is dumb. It's like it doesn't ruin my day, but every single gym I've ever joined, I'm just never left the fuck alone. And I don't see lifting weights as a social activity with strangers unless you need me to spot you or otherwise. Like, then sure. But like, it would just, I've told you guys the conversations I had in the gym before. Like, it was just all a constant. I never had a moment. I just want to be in peace. I just want to fucking be in peace. You know what I'm saying? And it sucks. Yeah, that's basically what I've done to like, it's still a spare bedroom, it's still got a bed in it, but I have to, like, create it into a functional room if someone comes to stay. Because right now it's a workout room with, like, my fucking treadmill and shit. That's how you know you're cute? Do you think? I don't know. I think this is my theory. When people are working out, their blood's pumping and their testosterone gets hiked, and it's almost like being drunk. It's like having those goggles on, and if anything is within a 30-foot radius in spandex, they just can't help but ask about your squat form.
Squish that cat.
Cheers. Cheers. Knives, exactly. I couldn't be left alone. And I don't know if they want to turn it into a social group or a social club or something, but like when I'm sweating my balls off and every TV hovering above me is playing some horrible daytime TV show and I've got my earbuds in, it's just not the time. I feel like shit. I look like shit. I want to go home. I don't want to be here. Help. Please stop. This isn't the time. Like, it was just, I mean, it would, and I'm not trying to flex on myself or like be like, I'm so cute. Everybody hits on me. It was just literally like constant. It wasn't always that. It was like, running on a treadmill and then like, doing the splits on the side real quick to take a break and take a drink and noticing someone standing behind you just like this, like, and then they immediately look up at a TV like that's the only spot in the entire open room gym that can see that one TV that is huge hanging from the ceiling. And you're like, why? 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 Where is your mother?
Help!
And the amount of times I was asked about my squat form. Oh, stop. Drop. Earbuds, headphones. To me, being at the gym is universal. Leave me the fuck alone. Unless you need help to be spotted, etc. Like, I'm here to talk gym shit, sure. I don't want to be there when someone kills themselves because they were too afraid to ask for help. I ain't that kind of person. But, like, I'm just not at the gym to find sex. It's just not the time for me. Maybe afterwards. I don't go to the gym. I do not go to the gym anymore. I just gave up on it. Because honestly, every time I joined the gym, I'd get really, really excited. I'd go a bunch, regularly, like, start lifting weights, get stoked. I'd be like, I'm in the rhythm, and then it would start, and I'd be like, fuck. And then I'd stop going because I'd get anxious about going. Because I'd start, like, timing, like, okay, that day I was there that time, and that's when that guy was there. So if I go this time, this day, then that guy probably won't be there. And it just becomes, like, me scheduling around people I don't know who are just creeping me out, and that's insane. I shouldn't have to do that. Like, I at one point joined a 24-hour gym just to do that. That's crazy. That's crazy. I've been on an active phone call speaking to my phone and had some dude try and talk to me. It's just, and it's not every dude. It's just like, what the fuck is going on with the meatheads? I think it's the testosterone overload or something's going on. Because it doesn't happen in normal life. I feel like in everyday life, headphones, on a phone, etc. It's like universal. I'm out right now. I'm checked out. At the gym, it doesn't matter. It sucks. A full motorcycle helmet. Can you imagine? I used to read at the gym. I used to. Work out like Daft Punk. Be a DJ? Dread. I too love that movie / book. We were just quoting it the other day. What is it? Is it working out is masturbation, self-destruction is art? Fuck! Fight Club's one of my favorite movies in the entire world, and I can't believe I've been misquoting that. Oh, I just have fucked the quote up a couple days in a row. But it's a good one. I like that one. Oh my god, with the motorcycle helmet. I'm an idiot. I was honestly, when you said that, I started thinking of Around the World and like the weird circle treadmill and maybe going backwards on it or something. And I was like, oh, maybe like a hamster. I got way too literal about it. Let's not talk about it. You guys want to watch some vocal folds? Cheers. Thank you, Dazed. That was immediately, I literally just read the comment about the helmet, didn't even put it together. Waka waka, motherfuckers. In case, because this can legitimately make some people very ill to watch if you have a strong gag reflex. Shut up, you're smoking glitter bomb. I love you so much.
Help!
I'm doomed forever. Fucking Waka. We watched it yesterday, Vex. Actually, we had to like fast forward through a few parts yesterday because we were playing Lethal Company with Zach and friends and we had like a very finite amount of time, but Robo shared it. So we like were skipping through it to get to all the funny bits. But the fact that she loved it as much as we did just gave my heart such a warmth. I'm so happy because it's so good. I mean, the song is a phenomenal song originally. It's a phenomenal cover by Jack Black. It's just great. The videos are great. Medicine and music. This is stream. Amen. Amen. Hallelujah. Oh, yeah, I was going to tell you. So, just in case, because just in case you have a strong gag reflex, just watching this seriously does send some people over the edge. So, what they're going to do is they're going to put a scope that just looks like a long, thin black hose. And it's got a really, really tiny camera at the end. But they're going to put it in his nose. And it's going to go down his nasal passage into the back of his throat. And it's going to go past the epiglottis, holding the epiglottis open, and it's going to give us a perfectly lit visualization, theoretically, of his vocal cords, which is fascinating. I've seen vocal cords many times because we scope lungs all the time. It's the same procedure we do to scope people's lungs. However, when we do it in the hospital, we usually go through your mouth. We use an LMA, the weird puffy vagina, like temporary intubation kind of mechanism, and we put you out to make you comfortable simply because anything, let alone a big black hose in the back of your throat, is going to make most people gag. Unfortunately, the caveat of this, I mean, not unfortunately, fortunately, unfortunately, I guess, is he has to be awake and conscious because the point of this is he's going to do a bunch of different metal music type sounds, which he self-described as pig squeals, growls, etc. And the whole point of this is to see what his vocal cords actually are doing when he makes these sounds. That's why the charismatic voice wants to watch, and I want to watch. It's going to be really fucking interesting. Yeah, he's a trooper. The little interview in the beginning part, he did seem a little nervous about it. I'm really interested to see how he makes these vocal sounds and stuff with all this shit down his nose in the back of his throat, holding his epiglottis open. Like, I'm interested to see if he's too uncomfortable. I mean, there's still like 30 minutes of the video left, so I think they're going to be successful. But I just want to give fair warning because I did used to do this for a living, and doing it for a living, I kind of got geeked out by it sometimes. It's a lot to watch someone try to puke up a big black hose that you are shoving down further. You know? Sex euphemisms could be here, but it's really gross. So just fair warning, if that kind of shape makes you really queasy, maybe just go chat only and just listen. Because it's going to be, I think it's going to be pretty cool. I love science. Vocal cords are really fascinating. I've never really like I've gotten to see vocal cords on a scope many times because like I said, we scope, but we go past the vocal cords straight into your lungs. So we don't like hang out. I've never really got to see them do cool stuff. So I'm really excited for that. Science. If you guys, that's an amazing talent. Don't get me wrong. It's just not my favorite sound in the entire world. Makes me think like an electrical cord has broken and is going somewhere. That was fucking sick. I'm gonna save this. Hold on. I feel like emotionally drained from how excited I was watching that. That was so cool. Vocal shit. I mean, I literally have never just gotten to pause above the actual vocal cords and watch them function. I always go deeper. Deeper still. Dude.
Squish that cat.
I have been squished. That squished my cat. 4? I think. Not too bad. Ooh. I can vocal. I do puzzles. I vocal. Shut up. It's whatever. I had a footage. Eyes wide, eyebrows to the roof. I love it. Right. She'll just be shocked. I feel like it'll be shock. There was a beatboxer named Codfish. What a great name. That had one of those vocal cams done while he was beatboxing. I always assumed beatboxing was mostly with your mouth, but I guess. Yeah, they probably do a lot with the back of their throat, huh? Man. Vocalizations are fascinating. Voices are weird. Yeah, I think there's only 5. But some of them are really short. Did we watch? Yeah, it's not that bad. I had a lot of extra links up because I was searching. What was I looking for? Oh, it was the extra links listening to the Lorna Shore guy. Yeah. Ugh. I can't pull my shoulder out. He did it live on a TED Talk. I mean, it's kind of incredible that he can. I don't know why I didn't think this, but the fact that he can just do that on command, like someone can be like, "Hey, how do you feel about pig squeal?" And he's like, and you're like, I don't know why I would think something like that would just maybe a different sound to like work into it or something. The fact that people can just, and that's muscle memory, right? Because whatever he's doing is causing like a this kind of shift. Oh, it's fucking wild. I mean, I almost want that, like, you've got your hyaloid and shit in there. Like, I was starting to think, like, is he controlling? Is that what's. I don't know. I'm fascinated. I wish that cute little doctor would have had more to say about what the fuck was going on in there. Like, how is he controlling it? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Very cool, though. She jumps out of her chair multiple times in the video from fear. Name Tom Thumb. I mean, they were both cool names. It's cool. Codfish. Does that mean that's up for grabs? I'd watch Codfish over that one. That's just a funny name. I wonder if Elk Bugle, if it has something to do with their mouth and their nose. No, it's got to be in their throat, right? Because they do like that thing. It almost, you know what? Elk bugles kind of sound like tube and throat singing, don't they? I wonder if elks are tube and lee throat. And they didn't talk about the tube and throat singing thing. Mm. I I don't know. The camera was moving around because obviously it's probably really difficult for him to pull off things like that with something holding his epiglottis open because he uses his entire fucking everything to do all those weird sounds. But when he did the tube and throat singing, if you watched, like when you just sing one note, or even if you're fluctuating notes, the waka waka is kind of doing this like slow, but it's actually like moving so fast we just can't see it. It's just showing you the slow. And the air opening, you can see moves with the note. I could have swore when he was trying to do tube and singing with that thing in his throat, you could see two different air holes doing this, fluctuating between each other, like singing in two different fucking notes at the same time. Because I don't understand how that works to this day, and that would be amazing, but no one talked about it. Damn it. Cool, though. I mean, that was really fucking cool. I love shit like that. Thank you for appeasing my super, super nerd brain. That was awesome. I love that shit. Thanks, Ceiling. I appreciate that. I do it. I do it down in my chest. His throat muscles must be flexing. Its shit's got to move. It has to be. I just don't know how else you can spin your anatomy other than I don't think it's. They say it's spinning. I think it's a combination of like something's pushing and something's pulling at the same time, or you know what I mean, like this. Like I think the tonsillar area is pushing on one side, and then he's somehow using his musculature to pull his epiglottis to the other side, and that's what's causing the S. That's all. I was sitting here like molesting myself while watching the video. It was fascinating. That is fucking wild. I've never seen alternative structures used in vocal tones in my life, but I've never got to see anyone metal sing with a throat with a scope in either. So fucking cool. No shit. Fun fact, most throat singing is singing two different notes at the same time. Interesting. Really? Also, Chesh, I don't know who would have got you addicted to anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Get out of here. We have 4 more videos left. Or 5. Did I say 5? I think 5. 5 that you guys have given me. And then one song that's a Spotify song. And I gotta pee though. I've drank a lot of water. All that vocal folds talk made me overhydrate. So quick break, stretch your decks, all the things. I'll put on some music, all those stuff. Pee. They did have shitting music. This is true. I had the chat open so I could hear the music on my phone. I always have it open when I'm out there with the dogs just in case cuz like unfortunately my music list is so long. There's still deeply embedded like Kanye music and shit and I just try not to support that bastard anymore and I try to keep an eye on it so I can run the fuck inside and change a song if it goes that way and delete it off my list. But I got a picture of Trick with the snow. I was just gonna put it on Twitter real quick and that'll show you guys. One sec. He's so cute. It melts so fast on his face, but both of them were back there just like hoovering snow. I mean, just through it. And when they looked up at me, Trick just had this like cap on his nose of perfect white. It was fucking precious. He's so cute. What up, Squeaky Love? He's such a precious boy. Like, he just, I feel, I say this all the time, but I feel really spoiled with how good my dogs are, considering I really feel like I didn't put much effort in. Because he looked at me and he saw me with my phone, and usually he'll just run up to me. And I was like, wait, sit, stay. And he just like, and looked right up at me. And I got the phone like this close to his face, and he let me take a picture. He's just such a good little boy. That's what I think, honestly. So this shed we have, honestly, like, Scott doesn't have room to get all of his shit out of it yet, but he's slowly been pulling his stuff out of it since we bought the house, which is great. But I want to tear it down, long story short. The half of the floor on the inside of this little shed is caved in, like, to the ground, and the whole thing is held up by just, like, some 2x4s on the ground, like, propped up on some, cinder blocks or something. Like, it's not a safe structure. If anything, it just needs to be tipped over, totally redone on the bottom, and then put back, like, actually put in with a foundation and shit or something, because it's pretty good size. It's huge. It's not just like a little she shed. Like, it's got a second floor you could walk into. It's pretty big, but I'm pretty positive there's got to be mice back there. But she does eat the snow, and this is, both of them do, and this is what I got to see when I. Is it? Is just such a sweet boy. I know. No regrets, Bob. Smell good stuff. I love crutch water. I know. I love cocaine. Fuck Cocaine Bear. You ever seen Cocaine Poodle? PC Poodle, let's fucking go. He's so cute. He did such a precious boy. I love my dumb dogs. I know. There was so much more, but it melted like that because he came in the door, so what are you gonna do? But he's such a cute boy. I'm glad they like the snow. Millie I told you guys this, I think. She used to fake pee, which apparently is a pug trait. I didn't know this, but pugs apparently are quite notorious for fake pottying because ew, wet grass, and then they come inside and immediately find a corner to piss in as soon as you're not looking. Little bastards. These guys thrive. They love this shit. So we go walking in it, and they just fucking, I mean, they, like, rule the roads. It's great, because there's no one else out there with, like, tiny dogs or anything. Or the elder dogs that might, you know, slip. It does get pretty icy. That's another reason why I, like, for some reason, I don't know if your snow's like this too, Viata. Our snow is, like, it's really nice powder, but if you step on it, oh, did the music creep up? Thank you. If you step on it, like if I walk down the steps before shoveling it, wherever you step becomes a block, just instantaneously. You can't sweep it. You have to like scrape it off. It becomes like a block, an ice block of your footprint exactly. And it's instant. And so like two people walking up and down the sidewalk and it's just ice. So when I wake up at 5 in the morning and see it, I'm like, I'm gonna get that before that becomes death. Yeah, but it's like literally like instantaneously. It's crazy how fast it just solid, and then it's slippy as fuck. I think it's just the mixing. I think it's like the building because I have it on the normal decimals for music. I want to watch these links, so I'm gonna put the volume up in a minute, anyways. But I just gotta pack them all, and it was. Don't creep on us today, motherfucker. Yeah, it literally, and all the snow that's not touched, beautiful powder. But the dogs walking all over it, perfect little ice packed paw prints everywhere. What is snow? There was a great, um, it was like an Instagram post or whatever. And it was just a little kid, like I'm really bad. I'm guessing like 2 or 3, because the child was like 2.5, 3 feet high or whatever, but standing in super deep snow. and they just have this snowsuit on that makes them like this, you know, like the kid from Christmas Story, but they're really tiny. They're way younger than that kid. And the mom is like, dinner was full. Jesus Christ, ceiling guy. Thank you so much for subbing to the class. Keeping the class alive and giving the anus swings with that fucking Prime sub. Do not forget your Prime subs. Jeff Bezos doesn't need any more $5 bills shoved up his greasy ass G string. Bitch does nothing for society. This little kid standing there like this, and the mom is, you know, videotaping, and she's like, "Hey, buddy, you having a good time?" No. Do you like snow? No. And it's like the most feral, visceral, guttural, like no shame involved. Fuck this shit. And I sent it to my mom and my sister so fast because they love to make fun of me for hating being cold. And I was like, I would like to identify with this real quick, please. Cocky, is that it? Seriously? Shut up. Is this? Oh my God, please. Oh, wait. Oh my God. It's not the one I was talking about. It's so much better, though. Oh, yes. You know what's funny? The only time I ever drove to Portland, I almost died because of snow. It was my fault, 100%. I was driving from Seattle to Portland to visit a friend that went there for after college, got a job or whatever. And I was driving through that whatever that little mountain range is. And it started snowing. And I think I was driving my mom's Ford Taurus or something. Like just some sort of mom car. It was someone's, I don't know, no four-wheel drive, basically front-wheel drive, nothing else. And I just remember my car, like I was going down, but my car just kind of started to do this instead of like, you know, this. I was doing this. But I had perfect reception on my phone. And so every like 10 minutes I would check in on Facebook and be like, if I'm dead, this is where I am. Cuz there was no one out there. It was pitch fucking dark. Ugh. This Cocky. I don't know if you sent this one to me already or I don't know. Someone sent this to me like literally maybe this morning. It's one of the best things I've ever seen. Hold on. I must move things around. It's so fabulous. Don't autoplay, please. I think it was her Taurus. Her Taurus was great. It actually went for like over 500,000 miles, but it is not built for that at all. Nothing about it's built for that. I always run into something driving through Portland, like an animal, not a people, right? Because that'd be a weird thing to admit here. I mean, brave. Sorry, I'm sick. Up here. Seriously? Why did you go into my messages? Instagram sucks a big wanger. Side note. Shut up. I don't know if I have deep, dark messages in there, but who knows? Children, man, they're allowed to be honest. If I say I don't like snow, I'm called a big babe. Put on layers, man. Baby saying it's cute and goes viral. Sure. I feel really bad, like hating, like laughing at a child who's distinctly having a bad time. I'm laughing because I identify. What the fuck? If snow was warm, I'd be here for it. Just saying. Snow looks fun. Why is it muted? Why are you? Holy shit on a fucking dingle. My asshole just went inside me. Bring. Oh my God. I just figured out what's happening. Oh, wow. Will Wheaton! That was in... that's not from Star Trek, right? Oh my god, Chesh, that literally happens to me so often. Someone will say something funny, and by the time my reply goes through, they've said something horrible, and I'm like, oh my god, I didn't mean lol to that. That flute was... what the hell? I have a lot of questions about the flute. That's it. What is this? I don't know if this is a video. Hold on. This is another Christmas themed one that someone gave me earlier. This is Santa's real. Hold on. Not again.
Shitter was full.
That alert makes me giggle. What cats know? Thank you so much for subbing the class, keeping the class alive, and giving an swings that prime sub. I appreciate you. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent. And to the rest of you out there who may or may not have an unused prime sub, in no way, shape, or form am I pressuring you to use it here. But please, for the love of Satan, go please use your prime sub. Bezos does nothing for society. Stop shoving $5 bills up his crunchy butt. Thanks. It might be a video. This looks potentially... nope. Just a song. Damn it. Cheers. Happy 426 or whatever I missed. Oh, I am on an emotional adventure right now. Oh, yeah. Can we talk about this face? Okay, no shit though. That seriously made more sense than most religious Christmas songs though. I'm on Vex's side. It's literally Christmas on an Island with a Martian and gorilla. That's the title. Why was that? It's more believable, makes more sense, is more coherent, actually has a timeline. I'm into that. I'm saving this. He forgot to mention the gorilla because the gorilla was already there. That was a piece of fuck. It was surprising. I wasn't the beginning, honestly, like it start that this beginning. Hold on. I get it now because of The Martian, but I was like, "Oh fuck, is this gonna be like dubstep?" And then it's like Caribbean, but it's like a redneck man singing Caribbean music about a Martian and a girl on an island. Do we need a second round? There's so much to take in. This. My brain broke. Did that fuck say hithering? He did say hither and yon, okay. Like I wanted to hear hither, but that's incredible. Oh my god, cocky. It's like when kids draw really fucked up drawings and then someone turns it into a stuffed animal. I don't know. I don't know. The more I look at the album cover, the more distressing it becomes. Like, what's that? Oh, that's the crack. I don't know. Just a real. Why the fish? Why'd they why'd they do? Was the fish gif an inside joke I didn't get? I don't know.
Squish that cat.
Just fish. Might have been because they're on an island, but they already had the coconuts and bananas. The banana was brought to make dinner exciting. Right? I don't know. Is this a video? Oh, this was one I think you gave me earlier. This was like the ending to the anime one we. Dude, it's like a rainbow, man. I got the whole world in my hair. I've got the whole thing going on right now, man. I bet hair people are their anus is cringe at this hair right now. I'm sure. And almost an entire year of grow out, just like fried ends. Oh man, the amount of people that probably like touch themselves to the thought of chopping my hair off is unreal. Hold on, I'm moving this shit over. No, wait, that's not one of the links. Oh my god, this little snowboarder kid's so fucking good. Am I wearing lipstick? No. I can't. I mean, I have lipstick and I'll wear it for shows and stuff like that, but I find on stream, I talk so much and like drink so many beverages and have my bong that it just, I hate it. I can feel it. It gets gross and like gummy. I feel like lipstick's only for people that don't move their mouth much or something. I don't know. Don't tell the what. We're on an adventure. That's all I'm telling you. I don't know what's going on. Did you just hear my neck? I think I heard that pick up in the mic. Oh, yeah. That was, yeah. That was great. I was just not expecting, I mean, these. I want to save that. That was pretty dank. The shit y'all find is phenomenal. It doesn't say where it was filmed. I was curious where it was filmed. It doesn't say. But it looks hella like where my parents live. That's true. He might smile. Cheers. Oh, this is the loose. Precious. That's the same child. What a beautiful little soul. I was gonna say, like, I was laughing hysterically before she said Stuckosaurus, or they said Stuckosaurus, because it doesn't matter how good you get at snowboarding, like, that is getting up from snowboarding for the rest of your life, and your butt hurts, and I'm pretty sure that's why my wrists hurt all the time. It's just that. Trying to get up. Fuck. I know. The struggle. I'm a Stuckosaurus. Oh, fuck, dude. That's way too relatable. Oh, I'm sorry. That one, the little girl being proud of herself, or the child being proud of herself, really sent me over. But I'm real glad. I remember back when I used to go up the hill. Like, I mean, still to this day, most winter gear is very drab, unless you're willing to pay extravagant prices. Like most shit these days, just looks like snow. And I almost snow plowed a few little kids going across the hill because they looked like a little snowball. I mean, it's impossible. I love those fluffy skirts and stuff. That's the smartest shit I've ever seen. Okay, so it's time check. It's about the end, but we have. I think this is the last video. If it's not, if I missed a video or something, feel free to send it to me. We can watch them tomorrow. But I really want to hear this. This is the chick singing "Traveling Soldier." I think this is a good like mood soother. Sorry I burst into tears. That was a really visceral reaction on my part. Like, that little girl being I'm gonna do it again, I don't wanna cry. That little girl being so proud of herself, like, damn. Damn. Imagine. I'm so happy that there's so many people, like, having kids these days who are choosing to break that cycle of, like, you can't say you're proud of your kid because that makes you a gay pussy kinda bullshit to be like, blunt about it. Imma cry again. It's really nice to see. Like, a documentary on them ages ago, just, like, on how the group was formed, and it was actually the 2 side girls were friends, I believe, or they had already come together somehow, the banjo player and the fiddler, whatever you wanna say, and they, I believe, held tryouts or whatever you would call that, auditions for a singer, and when they heard her, it was just, like, blew their mind. 'Cause her voice, I mean, that was the biggest thing that stuck out to me, but it's like, her voice feels like it was fucking built to be with a fiddle and a banjo. Like, the tone of her voice, the clarity of it, everything. A fish. Fish. All them fish gets. I mean, that's a great way to know whether or not your dad's okay. See the girls on here that are now, like, wearing nothing. What are you talking about? It's them fish. That was a beautiful close. I think I got them. Today was fun. I needed today. Today was like a makeup faded Friday, I feel like. Not that yesterday wasn't fun, but we didn't really get to do what we normally do on Faded Friday, which is look at cute animals and listen to awesome music. We instead played funny games. I mean, that game was a blast though, to be fair. I did laugh really fucking hard. Oh, I don't give a fuck about that. I'm a shut-in bitch. In and off the internet. They don't need a full band. It could just be the 3 of them if they wanted. I don't think they need a full band either. Like, did that have anything behind anything? I mean, was there a band in addition to what they were playing just then? I already closed the link. I saved it. I'll have to open it again. Nah, dude, there's something to just that purity of just, like, a few instruments and a good voice that I really enjoy sometimes. You don't need to have a shit ton of instruments and a shit ton of band members to make a full sound, I guess. That was just the 3 of them, that's what I thought. Which a March video? Which one? Outside is dumb. I get sick out there. Person streaming chest up that made it look like she was new in a particular group of Twitter losing their shit. People need hobbies. Let me see. Hell yeah, we can listen to this while I find someone good to raid. That's good. Is it just a song? Is it video? Oh, come on. It's buffering. Give it a sec. Not now. You bastards. Earl Had to Die was a fucking classic, dude. When that would come on in my mom's car, we would belt that shit. We thought that song was the best when we were kids. We actually listened to some Alison Krauss earlier. Yeah. I mean, people need hobbies, man. I know, Celine, that's exactly how I feel. Like, it is so easy to find porn on the internet. I mean, most of us find it on accident, for fuck's sake. The people getting up in arms about this shit, like, just get a hobby. I don't know. Ugh. What's crazy? Oh. Why is it crazy? Why is it crazy? I could probably do it right now, to be honest. It's not hard to do. It's seems like a cold way to live, especially where I live, but to each their own. You have to answer our question first. Tip for tat, bitch. Why is it crazy? Dude, it's a fucking banger, Evelyn. It was good. I don't think I'm gonna get an answer. That's just my feeling. Dude, Yenny, do it. Honestly, what I do, because a lot of people have been like, how the fuck do you find a book? These are all the books I've read, you know? Like, I have multiple bookshelves. This one's double stacked, but it's all the books I've read. It's like reference books, you know? Travel books and shit like that. And the books that I haven't read yet are on a different bookshelf, and those are organized by, like, you know, some other organizational system we won't talk about today. Let's listen to this while I find it. I think it buffered. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get an answer, which is unfair. I thought we had trust.
I thought we had friendship. And yet, here we are, trapped in the fallacy that was a potential blossoming friendship.
Squish that cat.
I had such high hopes. Ow. I hope she's got. It's heartbreaking, but it's a really good. It's a good message. It was great. I think we watched it when it dropped. Like, it's hot. Drop it like this. Maybe. I feel like we watched it a couple times because it's just got a great. It's good. It's good. Learning languages is fucking hard, especially speaking in strictly text. Like, I learned the hard way. Like, not really. I don't know. I feel like when I was, especially in high school and college, learning Russian and Spanish, that it was conversational or like understanding when someone was speaking was a lot easier than reading a different language or trying to communicate via text. That was way harder, especially because you know you can a lot of times you can say a word you can't spell, or vice versa. You know. I hate every time the names speed up, but I force myself to keep watching. Yeah. Yeah. Hard same. Hard same. Yeah, and you can hear tone, inflection in voice, not in text. 100% that as well. Yeah. Yeah. I only listened on my own as a kid, off and on, so I never realized how political they are. I really need to listen more. That makes me so happy because I feel like a lot of country just isn't. Yes. They were, I mean, they got, that's kind of why they were like ghosted from the country scene for 15, 20 years because they stood up against Bush and their unfortunate redneck voter base was like, oh, but not our Bush. You know what I'm saying? It was a rough time. They're just the chicks because, you know, the whole Dixie thing is a little counterintuitive to the message they're trying to spread of love and not hate and racism and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a dick. I don't know how it goes. I'm just guessing. Usually when it's that close to my face and it's that time, I try to close my fucking eyes. Jeez. Oh, mother of dicks. Oh, my girl Elle. Let's go visit Elle. She came by to say hi this morning. She's wonderful. All right, I gotta go trudge my dogs through this nasty snow, but I appreciate you guys hanging out for a good stony Saturday. I'm relatively high and it's wonderful. Oh, do you stare into something's eyes while you do this? That seems really, like, intimate. It's a great response to that, honestly. Meebo, thank you for those biddies, you kind fuck. That's a lot. Do you have to find someone to stare at? Like knocking on your neighbor's door. Bro, come to the door. I'm about to fucking come. Oh, yeah. No, I can't. I can't do that. Okay. I have so many siblings out there that may or may not find my channel one day. Like, God forbid this is the clip that it happens. You know what I'm saying? But the vast majority of them could care less whether I'm alive or dead, but there are a few. I mean, redneck, honestly, like I learned this recently, correct me if I'm wrong, but I learned that the origin of the term redneck was people living in like West Virginia and that area working in coal mines. It was a form of silent protest against the owners of the coal mines, like basically giving them monopoly money and shit like that, was to wear a literal red bandana around your neck, and that's what you used to like block the coal from getting in your mouth and shit. But you had a red bandana, hence redneck, and it became a derogatory term. I don't know how, like, it sounds legit, but I'm not a historian. It sounds cool. It sounds a lot, but like my family, they're just like, mullets and missing teeth and dirt bikes. What else would you call it? I'm not ashamed to say I came from a very rowdy bunch of rednecks, hillbillies, whatever. They taught me what I know, and what I know ain't terrible, so here we are. I don't set things on fire, let's be honest. I don't do that. All right, we're gonna raid my girl Elbel. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. I needed a good stony Saturday. The last 2 days of just like streaming super late has made my body and everything hurt a lot. Fucking Christ. That's fantastic. Thank you for the biddies. I gotta change that alert. Mental note. If you don't know my girl, Elbel, she has some of the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen in my entire life. She's seriously a stunning creature, but also a glorious big heart, and she's an awesome human. I got to meet her at TwitchCon, and it's real. She's real. It's real. Cheers, bitches. Life is confusing. I will see you tomorrow morning bright and early for